man check email me lórí computer. So Buhari in Kotonso money won't be me because see them be me money Demerol, Kini Demerol wafu. Money Demerol is a painkiller. One by Demerol in bed. When you put Demerol by Nikon, it is usually used in labor and delivery. Because man junior labor and delivery for the mother. When the mother Demerol am I going? Why is it used? Money because it causes less respiration depression in the newborn. Now we all have pain. Pain daily bad. Morphine is actually stronger than Demerol. However, we can't give morphine to a pregnant woman who is in pain in labor because the newborn will stop breathing. So the respiratory depression is less in Demerol. So, man, are you sure?
Asking you a question, Auntie Kemi. And this is a technical question. Said Dr. Kemi, can we say MOHBAD pie as a result of anaphylactic reaction? And the point is this: no test has even confirmed that he died as a result of that. And there's a possibility that the whole injection of the nurse was to play a decoy.
Right.
Thinking that Thomas Sova or medical expert, then you just want her to come and play that role. And they only use it. They are likely going to use the nurse one ayaba. They are only trying to play it like come and make it look like it is an anaphylactic reaction.
Ejeka, ayaba ati yomi shiri because we saw party before when they discussed the late Jonah Labowitz, a Jewish pharmacist that went to school. When Jonah Nikbe. Has anyone, first of all, Jonah, investigations are not the same in Nigeria as it is in Baltimore. Jonah, Nikosha investigating what the police chiefs on the press conference. Police chief was of Mugbaye, in Nigeria, because the mainstream media are puppets. In Kotoba of one normal report, hush puppet to be extradited to Nigeria, but they mean something, we want to be Los America. They only report puppets wise, they do not do investigations. Jonah said, did any of the investigators investigate what that police chief said? Who told that police chief that? If the police chief is telling the media that MOHBAD died of an anaphylactic reaction, KEMI will say, okay, fine, anaphylactic reaction. He had no epinephrine. If it were in a clinical setting, okay, the nurses would have given, doctors and nurses would have given epinephrine and revived him from 10% to 50%. The same way we plug an iPhone. But they were not in a clinical setting because MOHBAD is afraid of the hospital. Rubbish. The hospital, you put that aside. The hospital, you put that aside. Behind line, behind the hospital. Now, secondly, okay, how do we investigate the police officer? She investigation Mojelori on day, Timo Buster, Lori Tipido. Why would I investigate the CP at the time? Mr. Wong, she was in Nigerian media. What to see there? I want to go online and go the questions. It was a press conference for God's sake. Second degree, meaning a PR. You know, press conference, ask questions. One show any photograph or one MOHBAD to what enjoy. Any your photo when you talk about online. Maybe one or two people, you know, then go around. But at the end of the day, you mean, saw. If somebody were to investigate, like my colleague in America said, did anybody investigate what the chief said? Who told the chief that? Was it a pathologist? Was it the nurse's first-hand statements? At the end of the day, only nurses are only convulsions, anaphylactic reaction, epinephrine can only reverse it to bring you to life. So, epinephrine. Number two, is it a cover-up? It's a anaphylactic reaction. Till the world ends, we might never know whether that was a cover-up. Number three, what KEMI lawyer said. Okay, good, anaphylactic reaction, he's dead. Secondary to what? Sorry, but checking by Yomi. Secondary to what? So you understand? Yomi taking some of when Yomi taking some of when people be last. Anytime when you later in program, Yomi you want you second phone leg bang. Bossman at the Sokiniri. And to buy the second phone, call us Google and see call Google causative law. Hello Google causative law, Lori Wikipedia. You want me show you causative law, right? Causative law. I want lawyers in Latin get Mr. Udumosu, the causative drew for me.
Okay, why was he injected?
Causative, yeah. Causative law. I want lawyers somehow no case. Definition of causative law. Now, everybody should go to causation. Okay, type causation in Wikipedia. Causation one in case. Sorry, case continue America in 1997. It was a causation case. There was this young man at Mame or John Wipo. Young man, he was 49 years old. Mame almost 80. obìnrin wa ní cancer ó dẹ̀ sick gan gbogbo owó tó ń gbà níbi iṣẹ́ ló fi ń tọ́jú mọ́mí ẹ̀ gbogbo salary as a professional 49-year-old man single man kò tí ì marry o gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti ná tán so wá still pé I'm a professional type A I have all the money in the world I haven't married no kids yet pet kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kí láyé wà fún kí la tún fẹ́ gbé fún láyé gbogbo owó ni mo fi tọ́jú ìyá mi tán he now went and got poison tó ń gbọ́ mi yọ̀ mí ó wá lọ gba poison ó wá poison oúnjẹ màmá to get the mother out of pain. Should you understand? To get her out of pain and to just end her life because it was no point anymore. Should you understand?
Voluntary assisted murder here.
We wasn't assisted because the woman did not know. Assisted murder is a euthanasia.
It's always consensual.
Euthanasia and assisted suicide. However, nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni pé without the mother's permission wà lọ poison yẹn ó wà ní àwọn law books kan tí mo lè pull out nígbà tó poison yẹn I cover that case ìgbà tó poison màmá yẹn tán tí màmá yẹn wá kú sórí ọjọ́ tó kú tó gbé lọ ṣe autopsy yẹn when the autopsy came out poison kò ló pa so ti rí ṣá so they had to apply causation to when they were now the police found the poison they found notes they found things he planned to do but they had to prosecute him. But the poison didn't kill him. This guy works now. The poison did not kill the mother. Do you know what killed the mother? The mother actually had a cardiac arrest. She had a heart attack, not cardiac arrest, two different things. I'm a mixed one. She had a heart attack. And the heart attack was due to come. So heart attack, and when doctors made Panos autopsy, so to get poison ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kò tí débi tó ti máa ṣiṣẹ́ níbi stomach àti
he might be punished gradually for that attempt murder.
That is what this is what they gave him. They gave him attempted murder. Okay, and only attempted months last summer. Ó ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n but ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ṣe was almost 15 months. Kì í ṣe years. Okay, but sorry nǹkan tó ṣe fún ní 15 months ni pé I'm going to pull up the case later but nǹkan tó ṣe fún ní màá post it but nǹkan tó ṣe fún 15 months ni pé he wanted to kill his mother, but he felt his mother was in too much cancer pain and she just needed to rest and go. So one simply did, and one lawyer said, only for 15 months. So it was not murder or manslaughter. Just yeah. But look, real quick, causation is the casual relationship between the defendant's conduct and the end result. So to get, that is what to say. Causation law. In other words, causation provides a means of connecting conduct with the result injury. Conduct will mean /end results. Okay? Of anaphylaxis secondary to what? Mama of heart attack secondary to what? Secondary to cancer, tertiary to so the law of causation, if you buy our lawyers were standards Nigerian lawyers.
Dr. Kemi, let me interject you. Mr. Yomi, you should have interjected Dr. Kemi to put us right on track. Maybe Dr. Kemi is not aware of the new findings that we have right now. Dr. Kemi, according to the new findings, Mr. Yomi went to do some investigation at MOHBAD house. Some of the neighbors were actually aware of some of the things that happened. All right. They said they started noticing people wailing in front of MOHBAD house as early as 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning. The nurse arrived at the MOHBAD house at 1:30 p.m. According to the CTC. So who did the nurse come to treat? If people already wailing at MOHBAD house as early as 11 a.m. Yeah, in the morning, before the arrival of the nurse.
And then hospital told me the drugs were bad past 3. And that was because the distance between MOHBAD's house and the hospital. One you, one Saturday you, I give them 5 minutes. Okay, ma, 7 minutes.
Now, across the street, the hospital. Now, let me now say my own. Your missionary our findings here. Our findings here that excellent because immediately our findings here. We didn't time to my bijade because any koja. She won't keep us a neighbor compo lati bikon. Touring ni call so you know in journalism line thing buruku timani neighbor mo le lo accidentally lo so pe next door neighbor 3 doors away 4 doors away so mo ma rọra bí mo ṣe ma sọ̀rọ̀ ma gbàdúrà ní láàárọ̀ kí tó sọ̀rọ̀ kono help words me àti wisdom me. This is one of the stuff I heard. Àwọn èèyàn tí ń sunkún kí nọ́ọ̀sì tó dé ṣó ti get. But ejeka emotional state our Nigerians. What do we do when somebody has been attacked? And the person might still be alive, but struggling for their life. Do you understand me? So if the police did the investigation well, it could even be that MOHBAD had already even died before the nurse arrived. Do you understand what I just said?
Yeah, you're on point. You're on point.
She'll get points, no, so.
And KEMI, you are just eating the nail on the head. And because at the end of the day,
Mr. Yomi, very careful. They're going to be fat on that already.
Because I want to go and be by pen fake accounts for just a year. Escape late. Was on to my
It's sacrosanct.
Yomi, I'm just telling you now what I tweeted last week. I said there's going to be several arrests in this case. And that came from my boy in Abuja. Most of you MOHBAD. You're marrying money in Nigerian police.
Emma undermining Lagos State government. The judiciary in Lagos State, they don't normally aid and abet crime. When you are coming to fight them, they will give you ample opportunity.
Yeah.
Only get key or ever lower ayé ló dé pé tá bá fàyè lẹ̀ tá ṣe kankan. Àwọn kan lè wò pé this is the way Nigeria is. I just cannot buy any out or come. But now that everybody stood up, none of these people that are involved in this case in the government, they have high reputation. Oh, they say one copy the reputation. Can cover up commit crime? We can expect to cover she cover up. Say our experts, team worry cover up to lose good reputation. Kill about the machine, Lola. Nígbà tí ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tó pé tí MOHBAD pé timing call MOHBAD and pé Wùnmí ọ̀nà sọ fún MOHBAD pé ṣẹ́gbọ́n kankan ni timing yẹn ó lọ pẹ̀lú timing tó sọ pé wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí react to something ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú MOHBAD kí nọ́ọ̀sì tó dé.
Mr. Yomi, John Travolta, Dr. KEMI, kí o kó play video kan ìyá MOHBAD yẹn fún yín. The music, that video of MOHBAD, please play it. Show us the video.
Okay. Go and be looking for video so that who have much that time.
Mr. Yomi, Dr. KEMI, quick one before that video. This is what I want to say. This issue has become an issue of national importance. National interest and international interest. At this point, I think it is good to say that the people that protect the national security of Nigeria to take over this case, because the way the thing has been going, the Inspector General of Police, if you remember, constituted a special task force. And once the Inspector General of Police constitutes a task force, that investigation should become the police headquarters investigation.
He's the king. Can I just say something? He's the king. Let me reply you in that. When the investigation started, I tweeted Ben Hundein. The person that actually instituted the investigation okay, was Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He tweeted it on his handle, and he listed the people that would be involved in the case. There were about 16 different professionals, from homicide investigators to forensic pathologists, and I counted about 16. I have that tweet. He organized the whole thing. And when I looked at it, the first thing I said was, this is fantastic. Let's go. Benjamin Hunde replied my tweet. And when I looked at how much these people will be paid, I mean, looking at everybody they hired to do this case, Lagos State should have spent millions and millions of dollars. I'm not even talking about Naira. Now to see where we are today, I did a video 2 weeks ago, and I believe everybody can see it on my TikTok and all my handles. The video had two logos, the logo of Amnesty International and the picture of President Tinubu. I appealed to the president to make this case a federal case and bring it to Abuja because the Lagos State Police Command has botched the case. I made this video and people attacked me saying, Tinubu afi everything slip. I also blasted Amnesty International because Amnesty specifically, don't forget, Amnesty International Nigeria is being handled by Nigerians. Okay, it's being handled by Nigerians, and it's being tweeted by Nigerian people. The handle is being handled by Nigerians and the whole, Amnesty. So
we did this together now.
My boy Yomi, there is propaganda in Amnesty because I personally take it personally because during my case with the BOME, Amnesty never mentioned KEMI Olunloyo. That's to tell you how personal and how Nigerian they are in there. But every journalist that has ever been arrested in Nigeria, even the bad ones, Amnesty always tweets on their behalf. Worrying for Amnesty because I had CPJ who was tweeting for me, Committee to Protect Journalists out of New York, the global one. Now, when you look at Amnesty International, when Killer Boy killed that girl in Aja, all right? And that girl was killed in Aja, and Killer Boy went to Sierra Leone. That kind of case, all right, it went on Amnesty. Amnesty was tweeting that girl's case and saying, police has not done anything, police has not done anything. Notice how they selectively pick the murder cases they want. One man pick and certain murder cases come on, he pick and one. But they blast Amnesty pay. Amnesty, you have not tweeted about MOHBAD. Last week was free freedom. As of freedom is not just freedom, it's David Ondeye and other people. You'll be going after rubbish that doesn't concern you. Amnesty has not tweeted about MOHBAD one time, but they have tweeted Killer Boy, they have tweeted Chop Boy. Chop Boy was killed inside a producer's house with his girlfriend and two other innocent people.
Let me, I know you have personality against Amnesty because I will just quickly say this. I am an athlete, I work with them, we did a summit together. The reason why they were careful about the stuff. They are waiting for the conclusion of the police or the coroner inquest. And the way the police went about it, and then the whole family division. If Amnesty are tweeted, and they went to other people, law against our other to turn around. I want to you understand? They've seen quickly what was going on. It's like it's going on.
I will give them a benefit. I will give them a benefit of the doubt. But what did the police tell you about Joe?
I'll raise a concern with the country director of Amnesty. After this talk.
That lady, tell them that they need to now bring MOHBAD case out there. Because the bad case is not a federal case.
Some of them will be coming to the coroner inquest too to join the.
And one more thing before you play that video, please. One more thing before you play that video, please. I have to say this. You guys know that I try to put this case in international music magazines. The problem I'm having is very big. Some of you want to take it to CNN, Al Jazeera, the stream. Let's do that. I will talk as the only journalist that ever done any investigation on this case. Most Nigerian journalists did not touch it.
From on the level, you need to see changes. The Nigerian government will even take it up seriously. Let's just have a successful outing on the level.
That should be the goal. This should be a national. This should be a national issue.
Dr. KEMI.
Yeah.
Dr. KEMI.
Yeah.
Can you help us to do something? I know that streaming. What I want you, if you can help us out, Do you know that the inconclusive results that they came out to give us?
Yeah.
The pathologies that they brought, there are 5 people that did that treated that result. They told us that they are on vacation, maybe 3 months vacation they've gone to. Okay, and one of them is a lecturer in Lagos State. And their names are actually in the result. You can help us on your platform to call them out and tell them, I can 5 of those pathologists go on vacation at the same time.
Because I want to find that boss man, I to find that better party lab logic now.
I define no, but the thing is that before what allow clear our law back on she private autopsy to one. What the share autopsy and toxicology is done, we're waiting for the result. But
results are very important.
Very important. But they should do their own. They should come and defend. And our pathologists in Jobawa, they defend the autopsy at the pathologist of Bewa. Because we are ready for them to cross-examine the pathologists that brought the results. They've been running away.
As a pharmacist, I want to see both toxicology reports because if there was in fact diphenhydramine 50 milligram injection detected in a body that's under the ground for 7 days with soil heat and soil heat and insects, I would like to know why that was the drug they saw and paracetamol. And they said
I don't want to believe anybody. Zubi saying that the person backing with me is only backing with me. And to find it, but only my girl will come back. Is the point? The only problem, like as KEMI said, some of our body languages is already putting her into like a suspicious mood. I am telling you categorically by the time
DNA Yomi and the DNA
exactly.
One of my sources. And so
can I play the video now?
I want to log Mobad. You Mobad to drown no more.
Dr. Kenneth, can I ask a question?
About a video continue about the accused of Omalians and Omalians. This woman was part of this.
I know what the video here. Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? If someone is witness, is it possible for that person to leave Nigeria, to travel out of the country? That's my question.
If somebody is what?
The police said the person is a witness, like Wumi. If Wumi now, she's a witness. She's not a suspect. Is it possible for her to travel out of the country?
When did the police call Wumi?
Yes. That's what they said. They said she's not a suspect. She's a witness.
Yes, see, the answer to your question, okay? I've done a lot of crime reporting too, okay? The investigative journalism is different from crime reporting. It's 2 different things. A witness can travel. The passport is not seized. But if they need to testify, okay, the police must look at the reason. They have to weigh benefits and pros and cons on why a witness will travel. Because once a witness travels, they might not be able to extradite them easily.
Exactly.
They extradite one easily. So one has weigh pros and cons. Okay, to travel. See, when we back travel and see, it will just make this case worse because they might not be able to extradite her back if she's in fact the suspect. Then there will be more pressure on Wumi, any country she's going. She will be in danger now.
They will write to the immigration. They won't confiscate the passport because they will need police, the court order to confiscate. So they can just tell the immigration, don't allow this person to move.
Travel. See, when we travel out of the country, might make life in danger. Our life is going to be on danger on 2 levels. I want Nigerians to go abroad. Mama seek it. When they lost shape, justice, jungle justice. Okay, America will protect everybody. The second reason is homeland security at USCIS. All right, I want Mama go. They'll be looking at her and she will end up being deported after a while.
Dr. KEMI,
Bossman, only we can play. You might Bossman play.
What am I watching here?
Why do you want us to play this video?
I want Dr. KEMI to know what is going on. This video, let me narrate. Dr. KEMI, in this video,
Mohbad mom speaks.
This is the first video of Mama MOHBAD introducing Mama MOHBAD. So in this video, everything was scripted. There was actually a guy holding the camera, and there was a woman behind the camera. Everything that Mama MOHBAD said in this video, they were telling her everything. So you will listen to everything. You will see her body language and everything. You will see that she lost her line, and then they told her to say MOHBAD in Mowaii. So Naramali. Everyone she said, they told her to do it, and just pay attention to it. Over to the host. Over to you.
The 3rd of September 2020. Listen here.
Mi ò kú o, mo wà láyé, ṣùgbọ́n ká ló gbàdúrà ẹ̀ kí ọmọ kò jó kó a máa sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pátápátá kò sí nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ o. Ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ yí pé ẹni tó bá pa ọmọ mi, ikú ọmọ mi ikú ẹ̀ ò fi ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run wá. Ènìyàn ló pa ọmọ mi, ẹni tó bá pa ọmọ mi, inú ilé ẹ̀ máa gbóná. Ogun máa jà á, ọ̀fọ̀ máa ṣẹ́, ògo ọmọ wọn nínú ìdílé wọn, ó ṣe máa wọnú nìyẹn o. Àtẹ̀yìn tó pa àtọmọ ẹ̀ torí wọ́n dá mi lóró. Mi ò kú mo wà láyé o, ṣùgbọ́n kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ kí mo fẹ́ sọ nípa ọmọ mi. Kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ àkókò tí mo fẹ́ sọ pé láti ayé náírà ni mo ti mọ̀. Ọmọ mi ò ní sinmi o. Ọkọ ọmọ mi ò balẹ̀. Gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n parí oríṣiríṣi mọ́, mi ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ torí wọ́n fún mi lágbára láti sọ̀rọ̀. Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ mi pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo sì pe ọmọ mi ní àárọ̀. Ó fún mi lówó pé kí n lọ sí hospital. Hospital yẹn ni mo ti pè é. Lórí mọ́mì, nǹkan máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìgbà tí wọ́n wá mú tọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ studio ló wà tó lọ kọrin. Ṣùgbọ́n bàtọ́ mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú sáré wá. Mo wá bí pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an? Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ mi ni mo bí ẹ. Èmi la yí ẹ̀ mi tẹ̀lé ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó ní mọ́mì kan tó ń mú pé òun wá láti ẹ̀sùn kó gbọ́ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ṣe wá. Ó ní wọ́n ṣàkó àwọn lọ. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n omi náà fún òun tó ń mú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún òun náà. Ó ní omi náà fún òun náà. Tó ń mú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. Ìgbà yẹn mo ti kò sí. Ìgbà yẹn mo ti kò sí ẹgbà mí. Mo dúró kò sí ìgbà máa sákìrì ní ẹgbẹ́ àtọmọ mi. Ó ti kú orí mi èmi ò rí. Àwọn máa sákìrì ní kò lè sùn. Ìbẹ̀rù, ìfòyà, ìpromise fi kú. Àyà jíjá ti pọ̀ jù. Tó bá yẹ kó lọ sí ṣòrí bọ̀ kò ní lè lọ. Wọ́n láwọn náírà bọ̀. Ojoojúmọ́ náà nà án. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa pè mí, àwọn tó máa ń pè mí gan mi nímọ̀. Wọ́n kàn gbé ọmọ mi o, ìgbé Mohbad o, èmi gan mi ò ní sinmi o, títí tí promise fi kú, ìbẹ̀rù, ìfòyà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká pause. Okay. The postman, what's the video?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I think about this video. This video was scripted. Everything she's saying was Motiri already. Everything she said was Yomi, just listen to my opinion about this video. Motiri video. Everything she said was scripted. There's somebody who's coaching her on what she would say. This is the same kind of phenomenon with the Oromoni family. Mr. and Mrs. Oromoni sat down and they did a video. And to back past Sylvester, I posted a video during the Oromoni time when Sylvester's father and mother just cursed the person that killed their son, but they don't know that they just cursed themselves. 3 years later, when they said that they were responsible for the negligence, now. Yeah, MOHBAD is like one normal. This is a ploy against Naira Marley and Malia music.
Yes.
This was just a coached and very rehearsed thing for Naira Marley and Malian music. Move fast forward to April, May, when the autopsy and the toxicology came back from a country that MOHBAD has never visited or performed at, America. Why did Bosse did not talk about that? Say the come back power mommy, Mikemi Oluloyo. Allah ma je kirila pudo yomi. Any day, anybody like bad news. So, I'm in America, 37, 33, 24. More than changing more shooting in schools, shooting in by shooting in Bay. All of my phone call here, but see your back power on a minimum sorrow. A minimum sorrow. See your top show mommy by the Moma Sorrow, no media market press conference. And your top show mommy by the cause of death. Not cause of death. I will talk.
I'm getting a lot good, you know. Kia ito she video. She ko aware. Am I go? According to Wumi and Adura, kati e tell story won pe won so pe prime boy lo se le se lowo. She ya yen wa we ngba yen. She ko wa aware wí pé nígbà tí ó délé wọ́n pe nurse wá ó wà a day before àwọn yen tin dùn ìjọ́ kejì wọ́n do the nurse gangan ló wá ti abẹ́rẹ́ bò lára tó fi ní anaphylactic reaction. She ya yen wa we. So kí ló tẹ wá ń gbé wa lọ sórí tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láti 1932.
She said nothing about the injections. She never spoke in the media, but interview don't she not a punch. Mo transcribe o.
Ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn tó ń lé yẹn àti Wùmí tó kọ pé you guys killed him, you buy him, you kill him. It was a serious distraction and decoy.
Right.
And under the law, that is deception and obstruction of police investigation. Because and they went after those guys only. Shall I get to me?
Yeah.
However, to get primary cause, the last time to the last time, only the reaction at the bow, and that point, Wumi would have become a suspect, Darusha a suspect, and Adura a suspect, and whoever was in the house. Then one mama expanded law. I want fee a tele. I want a local palapa. And they blame on fully. The only thing that was in the process, they not one go. And the lawyer came up, but I so don't know. It was what the para so don't know. Kilometer what soon Araisha can maintain. I want she was a party for and you know how okay, I get a big of and one that governor Sheberes in Mama Sowo, one shall know one shall go away. At the end of the day, Edo wipe away Bugo evidence, and at the end of the day, I cover Bubentones or Gotoshele. Not Siena come take over for the anti promise a way on you at a point, on my Shibako or Cosibo Sheferi, I get kidnapped a sorrow. Condition to bat bar any Yango. Let me thank Bob. You don't so tell none of us can see that. It could be.
Okay. One thing though, I do what Yomi is perfect because the police chief. Question here: if you are the president of Nigeria, what will you do? If I was the chief of police of Lagos State, I have 4 suspects here. My name was as follow. Wumi suspect number 1. Adura and Darusha, accessory to murder, okay, and obstructing justice. Yabojo, obstructing justice. Yabojo. Yabojo ni accessory to murder because to buy self-defense or manslaughter, I'm giving that one to Wumi straight up. But the others, Adura Darusha well, yeah. Well, but they obstructed justice, and especially Darusha was an accessory. Then I'm looking at the money that Darusha gave MOHBAD's dad. In my interview with MOHBAD's dad, there was a 2 million that was given to Darusha for the man from Davido, and Darusha gave the man half of it. Okay, the man spoke about that in my interview. Tobano Supremoti archive interview me because I'm bloggers can interview me on interesting parts. But I'm part going to a Muti archive because Anthony access.
Yes. They will be forced to tell us the extent of the fight, corroborating Kotushele. And then the sister Karimo said they fought and it affected the railings. And
that is what I was going to ask you, Yomi.
Àkọ́wọ́ padà tí wọ́n lọ pé Soso Berekun àti this man. Ṣé ẹ̀rí fún àti driver yẹn? Ṣé ibi tí àpawọ́ yẹn wà ní injury tẹ̀rí ní ara bàbá àgbàlagbà kún concert? If they say no, definitely àpawọ́ yẹn emanated Obi Cubana rather. It ignite ó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ when they got home. Hey, do you understand? Wow. So whoever inflicted that injury opened the door for whatever happened to that led to the demise of the victim. Whoever inflicted the injury, whether it is involuntary manslaughter, whether it is manslaughter or murder, if the body languages are many, and as well as there is infidelity, then that is a premeditated murder. So self-defense or involuntary
manslaughter. Okay, now Yomi, question posed to you. All right, if it's premeditated, like I said, the Canadian guys are telling me that it's premeditated from what I've told them so far. And if I look at it as self-defense or manslaughter, now to correct you there, that was CCP. CCP because of my confused with Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana is a businessman or to former boss. CCP Cubana chief priest. Cubana chief priest. CCP, but. For people listening, CCP, only Cubana chief priest. Showing what CCP shape pẹ̀lú Soso Berekun, right? Nígbà tí mo bí ọba Mohbad lórí interview mi, ó ní wọ́n ti pé oúnjẹ ní eléyìí láti sọ pé ẹ má ẹjọ́ condolences wà ní. Many people ti pé baba Mohbad fún condolences. Chike gan ti pé baba Mohbad, Tiwa Savage ti pé baba Mohbad. Now, èmi wá sọ fẹ́ nìkan, mo ní pé kí ló dé ẹni tí mo sọ fún yìí, Yomi mi ò lè sorúkọ ẹni yẹn lórí live yìí, màá sọ fún ẹni yẹn later tá bá ti kúrò lórí live. Any money, you want to say a billionaire man, a popular billionaire, billionaire, you see MOHBAD, post in the music industry, but our music people, you're anyone, kilo film, probably, 10 years of me. Only one, like, Baba MOHBAD, because one no brotherhood, one they can snitch Loria when you no brotherhood, 10 years of me. Just to get money, so you are saying that Tiwa Savage and all these other people, Cubana chief priest, Chike, even Nayamal itself, one no brotherhood, they're not going to snitch on each other. They have to keep quiet. I mean, like, Yomi, answer this question. Are we not an industry in Nigeria? Even KEMI lawyer, even me a musician, even me actor, actress, well, actress means in film but let's look at it what I really am in the industry. When I was back home, I was in the media. When you say the industry, the media people are involved in the industry because anytime musicians, actors, actresses, stars, media. What do you think about that personally? Why all these celebrities never called Mohbad's father?
Let me be honest with you, and it is sacrosanct. It's a sensitive word when you are popular. Number one, most of these things that you expect these celebrities to do, if they are not legally inclined, and not everybody can defend or speak like YOMIFABIYI and KEMI or very
right. That be VGM, yeah.
He can't be. And me only stand the negative attack for 1 minute. I go into depression.
Our chief skin now.
He can't bear. You told me what Jermaine. And I will be honest with you on this one. Everybody can take this to the bank. There is no way you will speak on behalf of any colleague. The first enemy you have is that colleague to defend. Because they will come out. Let me be honest with you. I will say this truth now. I put my life on the line. I know it's a fundamental right. The judge knew immediately that this man did not commit any crime. Despite the fact that Lagos State government brought life imprisonment and 16 years, the judge granted bail and said, take him. Just write and go and perfect his bail later. He wants to already handwriting on the wall. I'm not talking about the ones he did before. Baba Shisha was the first person to tell me that I am doing this because I want to make fame. That maybe I'm going to do juju to make fame. That the noise and the way everybody was hailing me was too much. And I look at him, I said, anyway, they eat you stick on the head. When they ambush
Yeah.
nígbà tí àwọn èèyàn bá lọ brainwash ẹgbọ́n tí Ìyábọ̀ ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní a fẹ́ ṣe fún ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n Yomi yẹn ló máa jẹ́ ká wá ṣe pa fún ẹ. They were trying to brainwash him, and by brainwashing him they are saying that it was because of me they wanted to destroy his career. Meanwhile ẹ̀yin lẹ pé kúrò nílé ẹ̀ lẹ fi fíìmù tán wá lẹ sẹ́ẹ̀tì kámẹ́rà lẹ kó tọ́ọ̀gì sílẹ̀ tó máa nà ọ́ tẹ máa gba first confession ẹ̀yin lẹ lú ọmọ àgbàlagbà tó ti ní sex pẹ̀lú èèyàn nulẹ̀ yẹn tẹ fi ambush ẹ̀ tẹ change age tẹ fún football age so that people can get angry that Baba Ijesha was touching a minor whereas the person was not a minor. Age tó ẹ kó wọn lè prove ẹ̀ táyé máa fi parẹ́. They deceived the government into going into the case. Statement Baba Ijesha àwọn ni wọ́n sọ fún ọlọ́pàá ló kọ statement pé Baba Ijesha commit crime by and they forced him to sign. But the judge has no choice. Mi ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tó ń gba statement. You signed it until we press further. Ibi tí wọ́n lọ ní pé nígbà tá a máa gba first bail tí mo protest ní pàǹtí. Nígbà tó ọlọ́pàá sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ fún Baba Ijesha ń bail. Táwọn Ìyábọ̀ Tony Toback to release Baba Ijesha on his fundamental right to bail. They will kill him. And I went
and I have it on tape. I have it on tape, oh.
And I said, you guys are not the Constitution. A whole commissioner of police said, we have looked at everything. And you commit a crime, if you don't share, you don't come there, if 30, I push it. 30 to 14. But no age has been proven yet. 14 best certificate, nothing. That one is subject to court and it's a misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. Baba Ijesha lè béèrè fún kíní ní retrial.
No, ability your méjì wọ́n ti yọ kúrò kò sí kankan kó ṣe kò bọ́mọ̀ sùn kò ṣe kankan wọ́n ti yọ kúrò. They said he's innocent of all those ones. Èyí tó kù ni the fact that they said he was kissing the girl and it's not part of the acting. But I'm not improving. I don't know who made them to say they should pretend not to see it. That's why we are appealing to the Supreme Court.
So, what's up with what you establish age your mind?
Oh, establish Coco. I'm telling you on my honor. Hold on, boss man. Manipulating you. Today, only full colleague to stand. Baba Ijesha was hoodwinked to deny the lawyer, that barrister Ogulano. And Ogogu, but Ogulano is not a lawyer.
Ogulano is cool.
Last 2 months. Most saw nígbà tí case bẹ̀rẹ̀ Baba Ijesha yìí wà fancy. Tí judge lọ sínú panty, court were on strike, and the Lagos State government like this protest that Yomi did, come on in Lagos State, yeah, this right to Baba Ijesha. Oh yeah, I lost it because of funny bail. Though kangaroo bail in it. But judge went there and they granted Baba Ijesha bail. What are you doing here? What's your case? Okay, I am visiting the prison, police cells for congestion. And you are supposed to be granted bail now. I give you bail. Level 16, level 14, Baba Ijesha bail. And he was meeting roadblock. Could get bail here. Then the lawyer was like, how can you give him this kind of a bail? Baba Ijesha is a civil servant. At the end of the day, the Baba Ijesha was the first person to deny the lawyer. And the lawyer came through me. And Ogogwe, he is not my lawyer.
No matter what, Ogulano ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ni, but no matter what, you should believe pé àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó Ogulano took to the grave. Tá lè retrieve wọn.
Èmi ti ẹ̀bẹ̀ mo bẹ̀ wọ́n. So, ó máa ń bí court. Artist wo ni ẹ máa lọ dúró tì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Did I change my testimony? Did I stop fighting for him? Did I stop doing everything? I was in self-exile for 6 months. The princess went to zone 2. Pẹ̀lú any other person. Take Bobo Imo. the other actress, they wrote a petition that I was going after her life to kill her. One day, and they wanted to pick me up. Don't forget that in the same vein, while I was trying to use my movie, this lady will sit in front of over 6 million followers. And she will be gagging, lambasting, and even hurting my brand.
My jaws are dropped, so you are me. Say,
yes, because they will compel me to embarrass me, and they will compel me to leave Baba Gisha's case so that they can serve him life imprisonment. And I don't want that to happen. The best thing is King Era because
Yomi, to buy notice, I want Nigerians who can notice me. These young people
I will tell you this honest truth. After 6 months in the UK, well, okay, what is stay? Let me go back. Nigeria. They first ambushed me with a movie during the coronavirus. What's so for me? But because I was streetwise, one law I want to allow the people fear Nigeria. Call them more date just for Nigeria. I gave them a fictitious date. So they put a location 2 days after I got to Made. Me and I was going to come back on the Madena and on the 2nd. And I must do 2 tests before I can mix with the public. Do you know that Bofi Afolabi Tokuye, he came on the field, and I followed him. I don't know. Why are you going? And I had to turn back. There is this boy called and I had to turn back. I was sweating profusely. And I told him, I said, why would you do this to me? Everybody, to record me, and Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Justice, charged me to court for violating COVID-19 rule. Yomi was so stupid. What don't shake case by law, or to one day Latin no party test, or to launch a kidding, or to no party. Can if a bit on dodge is
you are here, philosophy, I don't know
how to get it.
Talo Pamosi because you but Ikumosi easy.
I am telling you my honest truth. That is why people don't help anybody in this industry. If I don't pay the jade, only low washer, any of a prayer for me, a shallow perfume. Oh, yeah, low washer, I do the many. You didn't come out. What's the name? More than low washer, anything you tell, team, anything. Monoshi first test. What dog is soon? Oh, what? See your moshe. Boy, I buy my last born, don't get no Instagram. Oh, moshe, bye. Unto what baby? Oh, boy, yes, you are lying. And I followed him because I don't know why I was following him.
This is very, very sad.
And let that yummy. So when I'm bending father, we'll drive with tell you, we'll drive with us. Oh, we must drive with us. And what their father. And I said, why will you do this to me? And he started, he went away. And his countenance after then was like, he was sorry. Then the man will bet the greeting to for me last. He said, forget the past. In 2022. Go and check his last post. Hello, took him in bed, May 1st. And he said, forget the past. Your future is going to be bright. He knew. As a matter of fact, he should charge me.
You want me to give any question? Emio ever listen because I don't think Murphy died the way they said he died. Do you believe in the bathroom story?
The point is this, Shemoromi. Whatever it is that has happened, I didn't investigate it. And there is no way I can substantiate. I don't speak what I cannot, stand and defend. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All machine spiritual on that tone. Because he himself is spiritually inclined, but unfortunately, sign. I said it yesterday night. The spiritual controls the physical.
Yes.
We don't know who MOHBAD was, what he has involved himself in. And at the end of the day, one person's death can turn a country into ashes. One person's death can destroy an entire government.
Now that I have you here, Yomi, on the spiritual level, mo fẹ́ bi any question kan. Èèyàn pọ̀ gan nínú live yìí, mo fẹ́ bi any question kan because we are all walking dead and we are all in a spiritual realm. We're only here for a certain time. Some of you will watch TikTok videos that will say 21, 24, nobody will be here. We would have sold the houses that we're shouting about won't be ours, the cars won't be ours. What is the spiritual implication of what I'm about to tell you now? Because now that I have you here, because Moku no one only spiritual things. And you know, evangelist means but let any question come because this question is coming up a lot, and the spiritual implications. All right, we have always said that anytime somebody does something bad to us, the answer to it is revenge. But there are some people who will come from the spiritual end of things and the religious ends. I would say revenge is not worth it. Let it go. Free yourself. Like Dari Jiwon. But these same people want it's like we can apologize. And I feel that an apology, okay, is usually what causes closure rather than forgive them. Why don't you tell Davido to forgive Dr. KEMI? Why do you say, Dr. KEMI, please forgive Davido? On that spiritual level, the situation in MOHBAD, somebody was asking me again last night, and I said, I don't know what is spiritually inclining me to stand up for this young man, because one, I hate injustice. Sure, when MOHBAD was often, Rexy, Uber, when Derek everybody, Rexy, Uber, want to mommy plan. Question here is that kini mo nja fún MOHBAD fún àwọn yẹn ni mo nja fún MOHBAD, okay? Nǹkan táwọn rí nìyẹn. As a journalist, I cannot insert myself into the story, but as a journalist, I will not let injustice go. Wọ́n ní gbogbo ka tó ṣe fún mi, kí ló dé tí mo ṣe ń jà fún? Mo ní èmi ò No, sori nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé nígbà tí mo meet MOHBAD at our Malians for the first time and the last time, September 3rd, 2021. Iku Baba Siwa Savage mo ti pàdé gbogbo wọn. So gbogbo wọn perform, you know, my Naira perform, MOHBAD perform. But Okuro Lori State was your picture. I actually took one picture with everybody. One with Zino, one with Shay, one with Judy. But I took MOHBAD alone your picture. Only like me because of Davido. Because of Davido. Shesha Moro me at Davido. And when you want industry to like me because of the Davido beef. And MOHBAD happened to be one of them. Oh no, you have to I left him alone. On the Naira Marley 500,000 that people were talking about, I don't know Naira Marley like people think I know him. I met Naira Marley for the first time on that day. When Naira sent me birthday present this year. Naira Marley has sent me birthday present for my 55th birthday, the big one. Me, but dear, also I meet the following year. Also he lied me to was having a happy birthday. Only send 500K similarly. Me, and he comes off me in group here, pay mobile when he come and send the wood because Auntie and she check by NDLE.
But you cannot verify that.
Let me finish. I certified it. I said, don't worry. I certified it. That I work for the NDLE. I don't work for the NDLE. I'm a volunteer for them. I've been educating them. I've been part of it. But MOHBAD actually antagonized the 500K. Naira Marley never sent the money because I might end up writing about them. So you get, I might end up writing about them when something happens. I don't get that with MOHBAD only. I get that with a lot of people. Don't give KEMI anything. Don't donate to her because if you do something bad, she'll be first to report about you, just like Hush Puppy. Okay, so he antagonized my money. I didn't hear that till he died. At the end of the day, so I now said, what happened with you? We let it just producers of the package, MOHBAD no longer because of who bringing it. Now, if he doesn't like me, that's fine. There are people in the industry that doesn't like me. Why am I fighting for MOHBAD by doing this story? I don't know. But I am a journalist and I don't like injustice. And no journalist is touching it.
That's enough reason to fight for him because that is who you are. Like I said.
When I asked my colleagues, why are you not doing MOHBAD story? Nobody wanted to get involved because of a dysfunctional family. There are many journalists out there. Kabir Adejumo is a journalist. Sisayo Shirombo is a journalist. Even David Onde, investigative journalist, Punch ni journalist, Premium Times ni journalist, we need our journalist solution investigation. But I would
say they don't want to get involved. I would say they don't want to get involved.
They don't want to get involved because of libel. Because of libel.
Because Mohbad is a bad child.
No. It's not even about him being a bad child. Bad child, there are worse people out there. One for me, excuse them you like. Excuse our media for me. We don't want libelous content. Libelous content. One I only saw what KEMI saw. What but for me? Any calling punch of my voice is on. Because I'm a swear. Independent journalists list so many things, but I will say
and I want to say this to everybody out there, including the governor of Lagos State, including the police that investigated, including the judge at the coroner inquest, including Baba Mohbad, including Yam Mohbad, Adura. The card that is being played, the anaphylactic reaction, which of course people assume because they know Mohbad's history with drugs, you get me, with alcohol, it's too cheap. I want to one look in here, they know what they are saying. They should not limit it to that because at the end of the day, because the people that are responsible for this, by the time they get close to them, they are playing that music to their ear that, yes, is fine. Continuous administration can lead to the death. That's an athletic reaction. It can lead to it. However, they are putting something on the line. Like something different. And that is why they are feeling like
Yomi, we disagree. Take it what we disagree. At the end of the day, okay, let me tell something what we disagree for. When somebody just died, and it's a very sad day for me, someone in the industry. What was the first thing I said? People, when I went on Daddy Freeze, Mohbad was a drug user. Did he have a drug overdose? Did he take anything that was laced with fentanyl? That was the first thing I said. Some people, I won't be sorry, KEMI drug lopa. When Owoha ordered, okay, it was not Yabojo. I won't be rumors. She can't be Yabojo. No, Nicola exhume. It was not Yabojo. It was Dr. Olufunmilayo. Innocently tweet Dr. Olufunmilayo, Twitter influencer. Only why is everybody fighting over this? Why don't they just exhume him? Next thing you know, they exhumed him. You got to exhume Mohbad. Okay, to watch autopsy. Autopsy to ready in 26th of September. Much press conference. But much press conference here. He contacted me. Benjamin Honday, that is spokesman for the Lagos State. Only okay, certain time, with a joke online, whatever is streaming. Your mission on cotton salary press conference. What end an anaphylactic reaction based on a drug called ceftriaxone. So I didn't contain warfare so as a pharmacist, daddy free. More than your January daddy free. Substance abuse. A minimum help NDLA investigation because one drug NDLA, one NDLA poison a pelunko. In cotton muninu bottle water is not poison, it's a good rehab. No describe any video. You want to have a white video also the regular latest video.
Why was he given treatment?
Listen,
that's the primary cause.
The primary cause was given to them because somebody stabbed him. But a different segment was substance abuse. Was substance abuse? Do you know your kidding camera for me? Fake back. Was substance abuse connection? Bad. There is no substance abuse.
I never said it is. I said they are playing the card. That card is out. Èmi ní list mo ní àwọn èèyàn kọ́lẹ̀ o èmi ní list àwọn oògùn tí gẹ̀yìn rà gbogbo oògùn tó ní káyọ̀ bá mi lọ rà gbogbo oògùn tó lò mo ní list yẹn okay mo dẹ̀ ti pass list yẹn across to many pharmacists across the world especially US pharmacists mo bá ti jẹ́ listen to this wọn ò lè lo card yẹn the reason tó ṣe lè lo card yẹn ni pé nǹkan kan wà tá à ń pè ní half life nǹkan tó da tí ò dájú freeze wò nìyẹn nǹkan kan wà tó ń pè ní half life of a drug. So oògùn yẹn lè máa ṣú ẹ̀.
Yomi, half-life of a drug is half the time the drug takes to leave your system. Now, Ejeka assume pé favorite drug Mohbad was Molly. Ejeka assume pé Mohbad lo Molly like your joint. O mix emoji general bitters. alcohol, ó dẹ̀ mú lórí stage. Àwọn singers ń ṣe gan, Burna ń ṣe gbogbo wọn ṣe. Let's assume that.
Wọ́n ti sọ pé ó wà high, wọ́n ló wà high.
Wọ́n ló sọ high, ó dẹ̀ wà tipsy. Press conference, you were high and tipsy, but listen to this. This is kini your accident last one. You're not barren láti lọ ṣe nǹkan wá lọ ṣe. And you're the biggest enemy. Yomi, and you're the biggest enemy. And you're about to shake nǹkan burúkú fún ẹ. Ọlọ́run rọ̀ mí láti wá rescue case Mohbad.
Vengeance Crusher said Cetrazozone did not kill Mohbad.
Tell us on here.
There is in the comment section.
That's I don't interested in that nonsense. Please, I'm a pharmacist for 35 years. Get to suffer your me.
He said it didn't kill. She's saying it didn't kill.
Listen, nobody was listening. This is it. When they say Shorati was seeing Kyle Dumake Kompa Basajo watching the watcher, it's the same thing that David Onday investigating KEMI Olulo investigating David Onday for pedo. It's the same thing now. Who is going to investigate Ogunwa and what he said? Ogunwa said the pathologist said he had foaming in his mouth, and the nurse said, "Open the foam laneway."
Listen.
Wait. I know that. Wait, Yomi, the Ama Woye number 2, you just go up with number 1. Supposing it actually happened. Yomi, supposing it actually happened. Because I analyzed Lori that the freeze was. Supposing it actually happened. But Ogun needs self-triaxone injection. Kini self-triaxone wafu is for serious infection. Kilo wa infected ni ara Mohbad ni aleye. Only injury to stab in 2 different places. One stab was probably the stab from the hand and the injury on the hand from the punching of the glass and the metal on the car, as the police said during the fight with Prime Boy.
Okay,
the other stab was somebody, but the other stab was somebody who fought him. So which is allegedly woman. But self-triaxone is a top. It's a very, very narrow spectrum cephalosporin infection to one bullets to one all reacts to self-triaxone. The reaction could be Kobalaramu 1, 2. All reacts to commit to one way. There was a drug inside that IV called Proclaim.
Auntie,
penicillin G.
I get me so tough for you to know I'm getting away. Because see injury to Mohbad defending could you control an injury? So my need to much Tabari for our abitio body. So I need to go my need to go our Gurukubai. Meanwhile, to buy the bill, you know, I need to go to the buy. Because simple she ferry that stage, do I chemistry and to there.
Okay, Yomi will comment. What are your comments? When Yomi come down, let's KEMI talk. Budget can talk. Let him talk because got to share the freeze lotion and see the repeat. Sorry, they can be sorrow. Now I'm not a journalist, I'm a pharmacist. Sorry, Yomi. Tobacco curry self-triaxone. Okay, already Jonah. Okay, Jewish boy, pharmacist 35 years, classmates me. Hospital loan, she America. Mobile Jonah sorry, Jonah Nikki not be tried chef tried so he has to be a deep wound somewhere on his body. Money here now. So start wound. First in time I won here, self-triaxone. Hello Laura, why your Babylon Laura, you chemist. I have been nurse Laurent Laura Ubu. Both time I mean you know chemist too. There was another drug called procaine inside that IV. So here, at least the procaine was in the list of drugs. Yomi Shumo put in a list of drugs you won't announce. I won't comment react but only actually Mohbad. So by infuse that in other words, Feisha a mistake because she as an auxiliary nurse should be working under a registered nurse, but she registered nurse in bed. She has to do at least 1 year in prison for that malpractice. Just here now. I won't go make a interact then. No system Mohbad. Maybe only confirm that Mohbad no any kind of molly. But more as you pay, even if molly was there, molly is low in an hour, half-life no pay 2-hour drug, what's low in an hour. And they can assume pay bitters one bay. There was one painkiller there that has a reaction with bitters. Okay, that could have also been another drug combination. Okay, that is fatal. Okay, there was alcohol involved. Surely alcohol, bitters, substances of abuse, when you put on the system Mohbad by the next day. by the early hours of 11, gbogbo àwọn yẹn half-life wọ́n ti lọ. So nǹkan tó yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ ṣòro autopsy, tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ ṣòro toxicology should not even be anything like paracetamol. So that's why I said that toxicology is fake. Because paracetamol half-life is 2.5 hours. Kila mu Panadol every 2 hours. I mean, every 2 hours.
3 times a day.
Exactly. So, báwo ni acetaminophen, which is paracetamol, báwo ni ṣe wà ní system MOHBAD after 7 days underground? So, àwọn we'll get point carefully. Àwa gan láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ chief of police ẹjọ́ ta ló sọ pé ó ní anaphylactic reaction. Ṣé doctor assume ẹ̀ ṣé pathologist assume ẹ̀ even though interview nurse there sọ pé bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fóònù lẹ́nu. Let me just explain what this is. Anaphylaxis is a reaction that happens from anything. You can go outside now, Yomi, and get bitten by a bee. Ordinary bee, anaphylaxis. Exactly. Swollen, but then you stop breathing. It's the breathing that can kill you in anaphylaxis. You have to inject something called epinephrine. Epinephrine, what? No pen. What you should be pen? America, EpiPen. I want you epinephrine.
I will still go with the fact that the nurse was ambushed. Only one gullible. No, because of what talk with him. We need from forensic.
Oh my God!
I understand.
Yeah.
Hospital because when you get us here, money be alright in Lano. Somebody said, she said by the time she got out of Kutonu to Nigeria, she has received several missed calls. I will not call it, Brimiri, me Dr. Benkasin, me, every day. Kutonu to even Lekki, I will distance Buruku.
Not only that, Mr. Yomi. One will expect her to say, I'm far away, and because this person needs medical attention, it is advisable that they should move that person immediately. Why waiting for you when you are not even when you're miles away? Yeah.
The bigger picture. The bigger picture is this. Your major can focus. The bigger focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is they committed a crime and they wanted to treat it indoors. They did not want to go to any hospital, even though one was down the street from them. That's the bigger picture we should focus on.
If this nurse has a duty of care, you are miles away, and this attention was needed.
She's going to lose her license for one.
She does not even have a license.
No, practicing without a registered nurse on site as an auxiliary.
License to freedom, I should lose it.
Number 2, she will do at least 1 year in prison, and then number 3, she must say what she treated. That is the big thing. Your major can suffer when you're lórí space, Twitter nìyẹn. Lórí live gbogbo àwọn tó lọlé tó release wọn kàn lọlé lásán, they are all on bail. They just gave them bail. So they are all coming once the case goes to criminal court. Yomi, kí ni wọ́n rò pa bigger picture tí mo fẹ́ wá BNC? Answer me. Yomi, we are now in the part where we're arguing, and the case is still under investigation. But the police has told 2 people, Yabo Ojo and other people out there, that the case is no longer in their hands and it's gone to the DPP. Sheko Yekama interrogate DPP, the Director of Public Prosecution. DPP, Loma, press.
He's waiting for the advice of the coroner inquest.
The coroner inquest, because the last thing we heard from the coroner inquest was there's no cause of death that we can find from this autopsy and toxicology. Everybody has a cause of death. So Tabati Jetoni coroner inquest, Tabati ni cause of death. Our best here arrest àwọn èèyàn, okay? Àwọn èèyàn wá sí criminal trial. Ìgbà yẹn gan lè bí máa fly wọ Nigeria. Tí máa attend criminal trial. But meanwhile, we fẹ́ lọ America. Kí ni gbogbo eléyìí?
Kò ṣe ní lọ́gbà. Nígbà tó lọ́pàá, they are treating her as a witness. As she still has the freedom to move around. Tàbá pariwo dáadáa lọ́kọ̀ lè wo pé kọ́tẹ́ ti sáré lọ. Ọmọ yẹn sọ pé ọlọ́pàá initially money this kọ̀fúra ni I told even the legal team and everybody money this corona inquest I want to build up initially there was a game plan. The judge might not be aware. But the intention is over drag the level asui and they know that at some point because it's very inconclusive we almost say ebitire can't get me if they never pussy but on top ba eleda MOHBAD can't get me eleda yi o wo pe tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé wá ya wèrè èmi kú àwọn wèrè tó wá sí wèrè lọ́pẹ́ kò sí àwọn tí ò gbọ́ nítorí pé ó wò pé mo ní kò wá jọ ẹnì ẹ̀dá mi ní mo nígbà ní yóò conclusive ṣé mi ọmọ ọmọ tó family ó ń sọ ìdúró ìgbọ́ bọ́ọ̀lì ìgbọ́ family ọjọ́ màá lọ wá àwọn tó máa sọ kó máa gbé omi sọ kókó rẹ̀ ní pé
stop laughing.
Ẹ̀yin pa kọ̀mpútà ni.
Yomi ọmọ tí wọ́n á tún fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ. But mo tún wá fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ ní pé there are many angles to this thing about MOHBAD. I sacrificed my Instagram for 3 months. One cut monetization me for 3 months because of this. Kinimoko, I said Nigerian police declare MOHBAD dead as a homicide. Nigerian police declare the prince. Wait 1 second. Nigerian police declare MOHBAD dead as a homicide. I posted it 5 times and somehow their computer detected it. Homicide. I mean, I don't know why. We can't declare homicide. We can't declare homicide. We can't declare accidental death. That is the main thing. Okay, case, despite of 3 months, to cut me off. I still can't do live video on Instagram. I'm to come take me off. But at the end of the day, it's the most valuable witness in your case. For you, who would you say is the most valuable witness?
Most valuable witness?
Yeah.
Is Mumi now?
Followed by?
I think followed by the brother.
The what?
The brother, younger brother.
Adura, followed by?
Darosha. Then the driver.
One more person.
Then the witness. The nurse is a witness and a suspect.
Okay.
But the nurse is a witness and a suspect because we only direct contact at the last minute. Right. So she has a lot to say.
Now, okay, that's your own. My own is the witnesses. Witnesses, Wumi. Suspect, Wumi. There are 2 witnesses and 2 suspects. Wumi and the nurse are both witnesses and suspects. The driver, Felix, Adura, and Darusha are both witnesses. Normally, Sam Larry is a witness, and I'll tell you why I have Sam Larry as a witness. Normally has nothing to do with this case. Now, let me tell you why I said that. Okay, number 1.
Except somebody indicts Naramani.
One person in the house, when I investigated it, the first investigation, September 15th to November 30th. On my first investigation, which I titled IJ MOHBAD. This one is IJ MOHBAD 2. One of the witnesses in the house that spoke to me on condition of anonymity, I want to interview him, told me that Iyabo ló wà ní inú kitchen tó ń ṣe Indomie, ipe Wumi ló wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ nurse. Okay, now ìyẹn ni video tí mo gbé jáde lánàá àti ìjẹta. Àwọn èèyàn kan wà shocked pé Iyabo was actually there. She was in that house. Maybe okay, make him call up. Maybe my investigate, but might go to the source. As in, that's my job as a journalist. One year about one laying. At one point, don't pay for me. When you call Insta blog, call be adverts type pay MOHBAD to cool air infection. Anything. I spoke to witnesses, 15 of them. Don't believe. I want to call lay. I want you to pay me, Dr. KEMI, a German Daruko, I deal with that every day now. I deal with it every day. That's how I solve my cases.
I would say everyone around them.
Wumi said she was cooking Indomie, she wasn't there. That's what she liked. Oh, you're all up an inquest. Inquest back when Mama solve case here for. Oh, you're all up an inquest. Oh, no, why in the kitchen at the time? Oh,
Auntie, Bonnie, you were holding a 5-month-old in the car. the same car. See, also pé Mohbad gbá ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ṣé nígbà tó gbá mọ́tò lẹ́ṣẹ̀ ló máa tó lè sọ pé òkè o bọ́lẹ̀ nu mọ́tò pé wọ́n ti ń jà tó fi lọ́ọ́ pèèyàn. Tó bá gbé ọmọ sọ́wọ́, o máa láti sún, o máa wọ́ ìdí ẹ̀ nìkan tó lè bọ́lẹ̀ nu mọ́tò. Ta ló gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? So you now took your 5-month-old child out of the car to go and call who? So kò sí security lára ní Mohbad. Gbogbo àwọn bouncers kò sí. So Mohbad máa jarú ìjà tó yẹn. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? And then there won't be anybody to even camera. Even if they don't camera, why is it that you were not there when they were fighting? When they wanted to kill him too, pẹ̀lú injection, you were not there. What is all this?
Yabo was in the house. Mi ò fẹ́ pé ní Queen Mother rubbish. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ comment Queen Mother. Ọ̀rọ̀ Queen Mother kan ṣe kankan ò bẹ́ mi o.
Má comment, ignore comment, Dr. Nure.
Please, can I quickly ask a question?
Okay.
Can I quickly ask a question?
Why should they call Mohbad that way? Because nurse is a suspect as well. Okay? Àwọn ògùn yẹn Yomi jọ mo fẹ́ bi ẹ́ nípa case Cynthia Okosogu. Cynthia ọmọ bàbá Ami tó ń pa Facebook mother. Tó rántí yẹn.
Yomi rántí o.
Yomi 2012 ọmọ tó pàdé àwọn boys kan ní Facebook. So why bá wọn ṣe bí?
Wọ́n gbé lọ sí Please, Abi. What the first tag?
First tag, exactly. So
I spoke to the IPO Gongo. I spoke to her. I went to Zone 2 to what was Zone 2 sing?
Yomi, so Baronti case Cynthia. Only similarities cause the case Mohbad. Let me tell you the place. Mo fẹ́ bi any question. What do you think about this part of Cynthia's case? But Thomas prosecutes boys yan meteta. My Bible they also prosecuted the pharmacist. Pharmacist yen he had knowledge pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi oògùn yẹn rape ni kó tó ta rohypnol yẹn fún wọn. Rohypnol not drug kó tó rape kó tó pa. So when they prosecuted the whole case, the pharmacist went with them. He got 10 years. Now, my question is, pharmacist will not ta cocaine, penicillin G, tetanus, ceftriaxone, ayobami lo lọ ra oògùn. Who is the pharmacist? And the pharmacist needs to be involved. Yomi, don't you think the pharmacist should be involved? So ayobami gonna spending.
Oh, okay. I'm not spending. I'm not using
real name.
Ọ̀rọ̀ spending ẹ̀ gan ni wọ́n sọ ní pákọ̀mù yìí sí. Ó dà pé spending gan parọ́.
Exactly. But Onoro lost drugstore both times. Yomi, do you think the pharmacist should be exposed in this case? I feel so.
I mentioned boy name to the so the way nurse yẹn ló rán Ayọ̀bámi lọ àbí kó tó dé.
Olóró ọlọ́lẹ̀ méjì. Olóró spending lọ sí pharmacy.
No, spending no, DJ Bami. DJ Bami.
Jotani spending. Ṣé spending the producer?
No, spending òun ló pe nurse, òun ló fún mi ní nọ́mbà náà.
Exactly. Okay.
DJ Bami òun ló lọ ra oògùn.
Ayọ̀bámi ni DJ Bami. Ayọ̀bámi ló lọ ra kíní ẹmọ kan ká make it easy. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pè wọ́n ní industry names wọn. DJ Mohbad.
DJ Bami. Yeah, DJ Bami. Yeah.
DJ Lolo Yomi, DJ Lolo both times.
Yes, yeah.
Now,
Yomi provided the contact of the nurse and left, according to him.
Yomi, considering that all these drugs are prescription items abroad, and in Nigeria you can simply buy them. Now, for a regular, this is one of the things that Lori NAFDAC, NAFDAC will share one, only initiate NAFDAC. Until regulate all these things cannot be bought anyhow. Should the pharmacy have a liability to Mohbad's death because they sold antibiotics that were very delicate to a regular person at the
prescription drugs?
I want nurses normal Laura Kini ni odo doctor. Yomi to bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ doctor for Kolaja, private doctor àbí dentist. Tó bá rán nurse lọ sí kolo sáré antibiotic kan. Pharmacist go marry paid nurse wọ uniform. Doctor Kini kan ní kí wá rà. Wọ́n á fún wọn ní paper.
Prescription dání.
Regular person
they are supposed to be controlled drugs.
I think the pharmacist.
Yeah. Èèyàn kan ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ send the message kan sí mi nísìnyí. Wọ́n ní pé spending ní pé òun ní iCloud Mohbad dání. Ní pé Westo náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Westo, do you know anything about that?
iCloud Mohbad tán ti delete.
Yeah, only person about Ayat. No, but I actually so.
Ẹjọ́ tá a bá ti rí iCloud footage kéèsì ti wà sọ.
Westo, are you there?
Westo sọ̀rọ̀ tó o bá rí iCloud footage jẹ́ ó ṣì wà lọ́wọ́.
Westo, are you there?
Kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa delete nǹkan lórí app ó wà lórí app server.
Ayat.
The music, ask Westo.
Yeah.
But you don't talk now. Make Westo tell you now.
Okay, yeah, okay. Westo. Westo, are you there?
Sorry, I'm sorry. Music. I was actually multitasking because I'm listening to something elsewhere. I just heard my name.
Okay.
I've been looking.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Westo, how far now? Westo.
I'm fine. I'm good. I greet everyone. Dr. KEMI, YOMIFABIYI, I greet you. I know one with God, KD, the Prince. I greet everyone. Comment section people are saluting. What's going on, please?
Yeah, Westo, I remember then that you told me about what is it called? Spending that he has MOHBAD iCloud with him. So like, and we don't hear anything about him again all this while. Because with that iCloud, I believe that would help a lot, you know. So for seeking I had any secrets, you know.
Of course. The truth be told, at a time I was actually trying to, get spending to talk and review some things. He actually said some things, but unfortunately, I later backed out because of the fight, the ruffle, especially when the issue of money was coming on board. But before I backed out and I try not to get close again, I asked him several questions, and he told me himself that MOHBAD and Wunmi has never been in a good relationship. They have never had a good time together. It has always been fight and fight and fight. To the extent that MOHBAD kept a lot of secrets away. Even there was a time MOHBAD logged in on his phone and logged in when Wunmi's iCloud or something is iCloud, that all the conversation between Wunmi and MOHBAD, sometimes you always see when they will be having argument, having issue and the rest before it was logged out and so on. So he said all that. I was also trying to know if there are informations or secrets that can be gotten as a result. But, I was unable to get more. But the issue of iCloud came up that time. That because MOHBAD also wants to trust some people and he doesn't like the relationship he was having with him. So
Westo, I want to ask Westo. I want you to answer this question. I want to ask you real quick. In my own forensic investigation, there was a point in which MOHBAD was fighting with Wunmi, and they dragged the fight outside to the front door.
That was the time. What? Sorry, come again.
Okay, this was just a forensic investigation. There was a time they were fighting. Do you understand Yoruba? So what Yoruba dada?
Why not? I'm a Yoruba.
Time come what say okay. Somewhere down the fight. The fight came from the top of the steps all the way down to the front door where the CC camera was. There's no cameras inside. It was somewhere in between pieces in here. Okay, they
said DJ Bami is here also.
So DJ Bami, you have a lawyer because you don't want to go and say something that can be used against you. I suggest you should just wait. But let me finish with Westo.
No, you can say it's truth. You
have to be very careful because there's a criminal case coming and there's not whatever. It's okay for him to come, but don't say something.
Auntie
the name of the pharmacy, DJ Bami, because the pharmacy has to have some kind of what's it called? Because am I back to finish video call? I said NAFDAC has a responsibility in MOHBAD's death.
Yeah. Let's say this to anybody that wants to talk.
I'm Dr. KEMI. Your mini kolole Kwemilanti. Oh yeah.
So they should know that if you need protection, if you don't trust the Nigerian police, probably those that investigated earlier want to threaten him. If you can speak up now, within 24 hours, an embassy of notes, a foreign government will grant you asylum immediately.
Exactly. Okay, tell me
where you are, I will come and pick you up and you will get that cavalry.
US embassy. We protect everybody. Now, where's to Jackie Berry got professor? Shuri got the piece together was the CC camera caught something out there. Me picking up some kind of weapon or something to attack MOHBAD. But I feel that if that CC footage is gotten, that case will be solved. Now, where is the CC footage?
We need, we might not get footage, but go where on she wrestling and
Yomi, Yomi, bisi mo gboro CC camera lọ ní pé iPhone travel. Ìyábọ̀ fún bọ́sẹ̀ dé ní iPhone. Yẹn ni mo link la.
Torí de bá ní kí
Ìyábọ̀ ló gbé phone fún bọ́sẹ̀. Wọ́n mi máa lè fún ọ̀pọ̀ lọ jí phone padà.
Ẹ̀yin àti Ìyábọ̀ ìṣá.
Dr. KEMI rather. Good afternoon, everyone.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n parí ìwọ̀n tí mo sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ parí pẹ̀lú West.
Ọ̀dọ̀ iná ni kọ́ṣẹ́ yẹn lọ sí. Okay. Ẹ mention kọ̀kọ́ tí ẹ pé kò tí sẹ́ anybody to mention láti jẹ́ ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ just for MOHBAD for 1 year. Ẹni Ìyábọ̀ wà nílé yẹn. Ṣé evidence wà fún wọn tó yẹ kó tó bá dé criminal court tá a lè present?
The only evidence is to subpoena a journalist to come and testify. We cannot reveal the source in journalism. This is the hardest part of the shield law. Shield law, what journalism? And to find information here, they reveal more. Awalamawa, see courts, tamas of courts. And you were abroad. If I had to fly to Nigeria, the courts will have to pay for my safety, my hotel, my food, my everything. Then I can also do a deposition. Yaba was inside that house. And this is the job of the police. This is the forensic job of the police to seize everybody's phone and see the activities on the phones. Yaba look the phone. Wow. Me fellow strain of thoughts. I'm 60 years old. Sometimes I forget things like bam. Okay, I can lose train of thought. Iyabo Ojo had the iPhone when MOHBAD died. When the police came and took all the phones and all the medicines, there was only one phone they took with them. It was an Android phone and a lot of vials of medications and all that. For evidence, Americans, close crime scene, everybody died. Crime scene, and they were told that the CC camera wasn't working, was scrutinized. This is what Ojumosu was saying. Now, what happened to the iPhone? I don't keep it in the public. General public, MOHBAD's phone that we need for this case is not with your lopa. It was given to Bosse by Iyabo. And Bosse is considered a bank, a quiet place nobody will know it is because there's something in there that's incriminating and it's a cloud server that might contain pieces of that CC camera that we need. Now, Wumi went to Bosse and stole the iPhone. And she took it from her. At the minute that phone got to her hand, we were on a live like this about 2 months ago. So when you pick up my spending because spending no the password. And your man know the password, iCloud server MOHBAD. Where's the one password there? And then can move forward. Even if you have the password, where's to then you got to delete it. Mental delete it. It could be Wumi. Wumi let it delete a long time. It could be spending, it could be Westo, it could be anybody. But the point is the stuff is still in the server at Apple Incorporated in California. What if I go and get it?
And KEMI, yes. I can dissect whether Iyabo was there or not, so that we won't be what I think so to wire
tapping. Phone. She wants a wire tap.
Not wire tap. Into Professor Nipe, MOHBAD was in a show in London. See Iyabo one day. I don't know. Somebody like Iyabo can't spend.
What's there? The promoter.
The other party show yeah.
Manchester.
Kiri kan fẹ́ sí prime boy tí MOHBAD lọ play bẹ́ẹ̀ tó pàdé Iyabo bẹ́ẹ̀. So were they back together in Nigeria or Iyabo because mention sọ yẹn sìn
Mohbad ò pàdé Ìyábọ̀ níbì kankan. Boyfriend Ìyábọ̀ ló ṣe show. Polo ni music promoter fún show Mohbad.
Koyeyi, but I thought Yabo was there too.
This is the information I got from sources close to Polo. Sorry, problem temi nini. Yomi Moman sọ pé àwọn èèyàn máa ń convert friends to enemies in Nigerian industry. That's why I cannot be part of that industry. There's so many people that will convert your friends to the enemy. Who are they told now? Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀ nìyẹn. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni Polo. Polo has been good to me. I was just talking to Polo how he's going to use my son in his concerts at One Africa in New York. Come on, me my open fáwọn èèyàn. Ìyábọ̀ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ fẹ́. So rí pé mi ò lè bá Polo sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Because Yabo is now dating her, and Yabo is conversion of friends to enemies.
No,
it's so close to Polo.
It's conflicting here. People were saying Yabo was at the show. Some people were saying it was Polo that was there. Yabo was not there.
But listen, Polo is so close to Polo now. Sorry, in case Mohbad meets the Polo Sora.
DJ Bamida, let's DJ Bami Wale because he was there. Let him tell us whether
DJ Bami Wale, but because it's so close to Polo. Lo sọ fẹ́ mi pé ìkọ́nà àwọn ṣe Polo ló sọ fẹ́ mi pé nígbà táwọn ṣe concert.
Music, drop me for DJ Bami.
Mo ń bọ̀, Mohbad bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sunkún pé òun ò fẹ́ lọ́lé mọ́, pé kí Polo help òun kó dúró sí London, kó òun fẹ́ lọ́lé mọ́, ẹ̀rù ń bà fún kankan nílé.
Now, so party show, yeah. On the party show, enjoy it. Could you KG? I want to know.
Listen to what transpired. That's what they call timeline. Dates, but he did not want to go home for some reason. Okay? Polo ko help. Almost Polo to make Temi Basso on investigation. Temi was saying Polo will help last by asylum. Asylum no feedback. Got to be drone London so the Palestine Nigeria, madam, as she shared in London. Olo will back by asylum. We Elvis Alongba from visa entertainer bingo. So she gets now information here. Our Moboya information here. Losodo Yabo. Nigerians just assume that if Polo knew that Mohbad was suffering, Yabo too will know. We can't assume that Yabo even knew. People are just assuming. I want someone like Yabo knew. If you go like Yabo, but I can't say Yabo knew. I have to do my work neutrally in that section. But because some people are saying that Yabo knew he was suffering and everything. Yes, he was the one that didn't do anything for him. Now, that being said, that he was scared of going home. Was he scared of Naira Marley and the Malians, or he was scared of Wumi? That's what we don't know. Now, DJ Bami, what I would like DJ Bami to tell us is who sold the drugs to them.
KEMI, before DJ Bami comes in, I can say, one will say, well, let's call it an assumption. One will say that everything that Mohbad told Polo can relate it to Yabo. Why?
Exactly. It's
Polo cannot come out to tell us that he paid Mohbad for the concert. When he was asked if he paid him all his titles, he did. It was just roaming about. It's a yes or no question, and he could not.
But it's not supposed to. That's a law. It's not supposed to. That's a law.
In the circumstances where this question was asked, I would say he can either said yes or no. You don't need to prove to us.
He can't. It's not. He can't. Let me tell you why he can't. Okay, and it's who is asking me this question? Who is this?
It's Ire.
He can't. Sorry, I will it will look as if KEMI is very experienced.
As at the time, he was a Mohbad who was the Yabo in UK or Nigeria.
Yabo was this time Mohbad's house.
Yabo is in Nigeria.
Yabo was this time Mohbad's house.
Was it not the third day she was carrying the protest? So she was in Nigeria categorically.
You're taking that alone. Question to be lower. For example, Mohbad loba osukun loba poloba soro. I want to assume by the time people loba dey no bed lale ati share pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀. Assumption here. Only massive. Now, the same thing as the assumption. To ask Polo whether he paid Mohbad or not. Number one, I will say it's Moma blunt because I'm a very blunt person. Number one, it's irrelevant. Number one, it's irrelevant. Number two, why is it irrelevant? Because it's confidentiality. Now, as a journalist, music is one of my beats as a music journalist. As a music journalist and a mother of a musician and a publicist for many musicians. So yeah, I can refill it as or we are
We're not asking for how much was paid.
No. Oh, but we don't reveal whether we even paid anybody. That's an industry thing, and it's not just an industry thing. There's a privacy law when it comes to that. As a music journalist and a music publicist, I can tell you that and why I said it's irrelevant is because in your London, you should see the expenses. Now, only to follow now. That's also an assumption. So back when you're in London, it's all expense paid, hotel, flights, everything. Only to follow now. It can't be just for free. I want free shows. Some artists are not usually like abroad. They're usually local shows. So Talo Bino, who asked him? Talo actually people know. Who asked him? Bongoli, Tanye.
On Daddy Freeze live. Daddy Freeze.
Oh, okay. But Daddy Freeze in B. Yeah. Because only one Africa now. I mean, business. Those are business and privacy things. You can't really tell. It's Tababi portable. Kini portable maso. Kini manager portable maso for. I portable in London. I really by any country. It's this one now. It's a confidentiality issue in the industry. It's just part of the, part of how the industry works. So Paulo, the only thing, my own thing is this. A video Yabo did shouting that Yabo had knowledge that MOHBAD was suffering, but she did nothing. And when I now brought that knowledge out, and two of my own witnesses in the house now told me, I called Baba MOHBAD. I called Baba MOHBAD. I told Baba MOHBAD on the interview. I said, Baba MOHBAD, two people in the house actually told me this and that and that. Baba yo mon kokotun shele. Baba le je ki Baba MOHBAD mon pa pharmaceuticals half-life of a drug. I want nurses irano. Want to boss with Daddy Freeze. Want to boom me. You can orishi nurse metalo al America. Nigeria nurse is nurse. There's auxiliaries. There's RNs. There's LPNs. You have to know now. Even sister Bumi, Morinos to yet sending drugs home without a prescription. She can lose her license. If there were prescription drugs she was sending home. Jari, I want to know autopsy, 50 milligram diphenhydramine injection. Evidence of our Nigerians say, I will kill load in Nigeria. Diphenhydramine is in certain forms in foreign countries. Nigerians didn't get it. So I spelled it out on Daddy Freeze and I will spell it out again. Diphenhydramine in America comes in a 25 milligram tablets and a 50 milligram tablets or capsule, 25 and 50. You will also find diphenhydramine in small, tiny amounts, 12.5 inside cold medicines. Our cold medicines here in Nigeria, so I married diphenhydramine Lara. So Teba cold medicines, 20 diphenhydramine 12.5 in Nigeria. And two box here, every signatory control box here, USP. Okay, àwọn ògùn tó ń bọ̀ láti London, ẹ̀rí tó kọ sáré BP. BP lára ògùn yìí means British Pharmacopoeia. The Pharmacopoeia of Pharmacy is a giant book like a Bible. Ó tóbi ju Bible lọ, ó ní gbogbo ògùn ayé ìwà ìlú ẹ̀. BP ní Nàìjíríà ń lò jù. USP, àwọn steroid creams táwọn èèyàn fi ń bóra ní Nàìjíríà tó yẹ kó máa lò fún kúrọ̀kúrọ̀ wọn fi ń bóra because side effects ó máa ń jẹ́ kára èèyàn lighter. Àwọn cream yẹn mo vase kini convert anything tó bá ti ní vase lẹ́nu steroid cream ni wọ́n USP ló wà lára wọn. All those things should be banned by NAFDAC but they're still letting them sell it. So tẹ́lá ti ní USP United States Pharmacopoeia wọn náà fi train èmi. United States Pharmacopoeia is Tylenol. Yemi Owambibai, Yemi Mini, one of my best fans on Facebook. Yemi, Tylenol is for pain. Tylenol is paracetamol. Okay, acetaminophen is the generic name for Tylenol. Okay, paracetamol is the generic name for Panadol. So Panadol and Tylenol are the same things.
Please, pause. DJ Bami Andrew. DJ Bami, can you send the corrective?
The music, they are trying to distract us. Anybody, please stop typing.
Yes, ma'am. Please stop.
If anybody type it, you are going to be don't worry.
Yes, now I'm going to
only ma come like because you be so down, but if you recommend to come on this live, that's what so because it can be used against him.
Publicly, it might be his only escape route now.
Then there's a plus to it. We have a plus and a negative side. Yomi has a plus side. I may have a negative side to it. Because of money.
I think they're just trying to distract us.
I just want to know who that pharmacy is. Because the pharmacy called Joko Niton Wubuwa, Torren in corner, and they're part of it because of the video. Video in September, money NAFDAC the responsibility in MOHBAD.
And KEMI,
yeah.
In got to be turn to hold information here. How they want to lay here. To know what she repair the kind of police is on bad deal. Nga to ba ri pe the government ba tin ko charges jáde fún wọn. So ri ko da pe àwọn lawyer àtàwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ti tọ̀wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn àwọn kan ló máa give legal advice.
God bless you, Mr. Yomi.
So wọ́n ti tọ̀ wọ́n lè rò pé time tó tọ̀ wọ́n yẹn sí wọ́n rò pé time yẹn kéèsì yẹn máa lọ pé àwọn tó bá wọn máa ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ kó máa padà di pé after 1 year ó wá dàgbà tó bá di iṣẹ́ kú jẹta. So kókó bẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan ló ṣe bò tó àbá tètè ṣọ́ra àánú gbogbo wọn ṣe mí. The best thing is they have another lifeline. They have another lifeline.
Yomi, give me opinion. Yomi, Mufebi, any question as if I'm interviewing you as a journalist this time. Yomi, what is your opinion about Ayilara's death? Because Wahid Ayilara, Shongo ni DCP party, only investigation MOHBAD, but because of the internal struggles, Wumi sẹ pé wo sórí Ẹ̀gúnìkè tí Tótó Díkè máa fi ń tírẹ́sì gbogbo èèyàn nígbà tí Ẹ̀gúnìkè kú wọ́n lẹ́bàá ló jẹ láàárọ̀ wípé egungun.
àǹtí tọ́ka sọ́mọ̀nù ọlọ́pàá yẹn torí pé bó ṣe wà yẹn wọ́n ti wọ̀ pé gbàtàn ti competition pé kọ́ pààrọ̀ wọn kò sí bọ́ ìfẹ́ ṣe kọ́ tó lè pààrọ̀ wọ́n máa sọ́mọ̀nù lead investigator so kó tó lọ sọ tẹnu ẹ̀ ó yẹ yín. Yomi wá náà sórí
Yomi jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún ẹ ń pa àdùnsùnkún lánàá tó ní mo ní tí ọmọ yẹn bá jọ mọ high ranking politician tó bá mọ nǹkan tí mo ti jókòó ń pálọ̀ tí mo ti gbọ́ ní ẹnu popsi mi tó ti wọ etí mi tí mo ní bàbá olóyè ó mọ Nàìjíríà o hey daddy was in every party and any party láti 26 years old jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún ẹ. The one thing about the killing and poisoning of people and public figures in Nigeria, where there's so much hidden from the public. For example, say, which is also pay Talo software pay self-triaxon lo pa MOHBAD. It's the same thing as okay, Egbunike was a DCP in Anambra State. Shows yeah, but one lot tied to Jupelo IPOB. No, she be cool and Buhari ni kon gbe lọ s'Abuja. But to Abuja, only boyfriend to Díkè now. Tito to mama fi harass everybody, don't mama lo láti fi arrest everybody. Now, Fisayo show you on board. Best investigate Egbunike. Show me. Fisayo will launch investigations here, and he's a very good young man. I'm sure all of you know Fisayo show you on board, Fiji, Nigeria. When you move stars, how many people in record on shoots? The shooting happened, but the massacre didn't happen. I get to that today. Yeah. So Fisayo said investigation to Fisayo launched Lori Egbunike was 4 billion naira missing in the police department. Egbunike no points. Oh my brave badge. Sorry. I invite Fisayo. Listen, everybody, learn something. Listen. I invite Fisayo Abuja. Show the invitation. Oh no, one detained for 3 days. One day there was corruption. Lẹ́yìn tí Fisayo don't release Fisayo Egbunike wa kú. Guess what? We just said in the morning, Egbunike dead. He was eating his dinner and a bone from a fish. Guess what? The next day, after the media had reported that Egbunike died from a food accident of choking under a fish bone, the next day the news story was Egbunike slumped in his doctor's office. So what's the difference between eating food on your table in your house versus slumping in the door? So you want to contradict that one? Go back with daddy. Daddy is now 89 years old. When daddy kilo shele Egbunike and find out. Okay. My father is always some of my hottest sauce. Ekudike was poisoned and eliminated. 4 billion. Talofe gets into trouble. Okay, at the end of the day, what Ayilara cannot support Ayilara. When Ayilara ni prostate cancer, or she prostate surgery last week, the next morning, no good in 29th of August. Ayilara ti ko gbogbo secrets MOHBAD lọ sí grave. Mo sọ fún yín, òun ló wà in charge of the investigation. Waheed Ayilara, kí ló gbé lọ s'Akwa Ibom? Ṣebí power struggle wọn náà ni. What is going on inside Lagos State? Ṣebí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Káyọ̀dé ti wá. Àbí Káyọ̀dé kọ́ ló wá gbé mi ní airport in 2006 ni nígbà tí mo wá láti America. Hello, Tunde Fashola, everybody on the live, please excuse me. These are people who are my mates, or I'm even older than all of them by 2 or 3 years. And if I call them their name, just look at it that way. I'm a 60-year-old woman. KEMI, how are you? I'm Tunde Fashola, the Chief of Staff of Lagos State Government. Your dad asked us to pick us. You will sleep at Government House tonight, and then tomorrow you'll be going to Ibadan. My name is Kayode Egbetoku. I'm the CSO for the governor. Once you pay the government house, you must spend the night in the government house. The governor that when you travel or abroad. Once you when they drive me to Ibadan, when they Ibadan. Once you really here, we mo kota kin bo àwọn ọmọ politician la ma sọ fún yín. Today, see you at the top. The story is seen. Kayode ti di IGP Tinubu. Show ti yin. And at the end of the day, power struggle in Lagos State Police Command. It is so much. So nígbà tí owó wa kúrò ńbẹ̀, tó lóun ti retire òun lọ sí Interpol. Interpol lówó wa ha. Ta ló gbé acting CP fún Yomi? Ayilara ni acting CP Lagos State now. Nígbà tí case MOHBAD wọ November, tó ti solve. Nígbà tí mo wá mú report tèmi tí mo send ẹ̀ sí wọn, tí mo ní kó wọ́n wá wo nǹkan tèmi come up with, Wùmí lèmi rí o. Wọ́n ignore ẹni. Ayilara ni he didn't see it, he's resigned, he has gone to Interpol. Kí ni wọ́n ṣe ń pa Ayilara? Ayilara did not
the death of the officer Ayilara.
Ayilara kí ló ṣe pẹ̀lú report? Prostate cancer, not good. But listen, what did you do with my report? My suspect is Wunmi, arrest her. Chat my account, tweet, arrest Wunmi. Timo, tweet with my full chest. This is not allegations, so. So you can move to the cyber criminal division. Pé mo defame mo slander. Ma tún ma message Muyiwa Adejobi. Tí ma Muyiwa sori nǹkan tí mo nko. Fẹ́ arrest ọmọ ẹ̀. Tí Muyiwa ya, mommy I see this, mommy I see that. Mommy nìyẹn máa ń pè which is okay.
I did the same thing.
Mo jù lọ, but at the end Muyiwa fẹ́ take it serious. Mo ní okay wọ́n á sọ fún every time tí bá ṣe tán wọ́n á sọ fún one day. Wọ́n á sọ fún oh, ṣe kọ́kọ́ about it. Now, guys, listen carefully. Ayilara ignored it everything. Tali ẹ̀kọ́ fi ṣe CP nígbà tí Ayilara ti ṣe acting CP. Ṣé bóun lé ẹ̀kọ́ fi ṣe CP? Ìjàmbá bẹ̀rẹ̀. Internal struggles ní over the February of this year, 7 months ago. Káyọ̀dé wá ní let's just give a. That's how it is in Nigerian government. Let me give you a promotion. I will make you CP of Akwa Ibom. So Káyọ̀dé bá rán Ayilara lọ sí Akwa Ibom. CP Waheed Ayilara. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa gbé lórí. Kẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀, doctorate in pharmacy, first class in journalism, first class in PR. Kò sí degree tẹ́ni kankan máa gbé lórí. Mo tún máa ń bright pé mi nìkan ni mo ní 3 first class ní Nàìjíríà. Dáàdì ní kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ní. So mo gbà pé mi nìkan mo ní. Kò sí degree tẹ́ máa gbé sórí irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá dé ilẹ̀kùn heaven báyìí, Kẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀ lórúkọ yín. Ayilara ṣàdébẹ́ ó ti gba CP finally. Ó ṣe CP Akwa Ibom State. Then they said, without anything going in the middle, Ayilara had prostate cancer surgery yesterday. He died early he had prostate cancer yesterday. He died early this morning. Imagine, he died early this morning. Your mission media reported. Prostate cancer at Sahara. When prostate cancer, he died early this morning. Everybody could not do that. It's because I want controlling factors.
Investigation.
Please, can you look on television? Our television, exactly, but the point I'm trying to get to you guys is, you know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to get to you is this. She might want to record, to confirm okay, he died of prostate cancer. It might be in Kotoshi, the Sahara reporters don't pay Lagos State Police Command. Won't pay on day, Ben on day. Wọ́n pè pa pé kí ló ṣe ẹ̀sà yíra kí ló ṣe ẹ̀sà wọ́n pè gbogbo police ẹnìkan ò tó ń kọ́ọ̀lù wọn. Ìyẹn bá báyọ̀ kan sọ̀rọ̀ New York ní Sahara mo ní kílẹ̀ yìí ni wọ́n ní prostate cancer ló wọ́n ló wà ní last week lánàá ó ṣe surgery yẹn lánàá ó dẹ̀ kú láàárọ̀. So if you report it as prostate cancer surgery, you died the day after. That happens anyway to many people. Some survive, some don't make it. Now listen to this carefully. Oh. When I reported this, I reported. Look at how your mainstream media and even the newspapers reported it. They said he died after a brief illness. Okay, like Nigeria's line is after a brief illness. Well, this illness, no. My question now is that many people go on but look at MOHBAD. Child Ilara actually died.
And see, if you ask me, who I will ask?
Anyway, ó ti lọ. Àwọn secrets kan dẹ̀ wà tó ti gbé lọ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ló bà mí lẹ́rù pé ó lè má, because gbogbo nǹkan tí mo kó síwájú Ayélára, gbogbo emails mi sáyélára, ó sì wà ní kọ̀mpútà mi dé. Tí mo ní, Waheed, Wùmí ló pa MOHBAD. Waheed,
Wùmí ló pa MOHBAD. I want to go now. Let's keep our fingers crossed on the 14th, on the 11th. No, Sako Nigeria, Mukolo, Nigeria, 2021, yen by yen.
Attend MPC. When you're ready, go to attend MPC. No one.
Guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you.
We are there.
We shall post pictures from your own location as well. From the location, as well.
Of course, I'll be like there'll be a radar on me and all of us, and then of course there'll be a live stream too. Yeah. So far, this is an assembly, it's not a protest. So no music, no yelling, no chanting.
Yes.
Nothing to my inquest.
There's no chanting, no music.
Inquest ọjọ́ yẹn mo ready gan ni. Oh, real quick, Sam Larry tí mo sọ mo ní mi ò tí I still think Sam Larry.
Appreciate you.
Bye jare. Ẹ jọ ẹ̀yin èèyàn èmi gan láti máa lọ because I'm working on Dangote story. NNPC. What I want to say is Sam Larry is not he's not a suspect but he's a witness because he still has to explain what happened at the video shoots. Now, Emisiba Prime Boy sọ̀rọ̀ lórí live. Prime Boy went live and I talked to Prime Boy. Gbogbo yín lè dẹ̀ gbogbo yín kọ́ lẹ́ gbọ́ but ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ gbọ́. Prime Boy sọ pé as for nígbà tí wọ́n dá music video shoot through, what happened after that was MOHBAD filed a petition to the police that Sam Larry came with thugs and they destroyed the video sets and some of the equipment. Now,
I'm going to drop now. Save that place for someone. I'm going to bring that person.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sam Larry came to destroy the whatever. Many of you saw the video of Zlatan and MOHBAD on a wheelchair being wheeled by two women. That was the video shoot that Sam Larry came to attack. Now, according to Prime Boy, MOHBAD Sorobo, the man post video here. Only but see MOHBAD was filed to police. Petition. Okay, I asked him why did the petition come out after MOHBAD died? Who posted the petition? This is the work of Zlatan that I want Bella Shimoda. Only but gbogbo wọn ṣe tán, wọ́n ní ẹgbàgbé ẹ má ẹka drag wọ́n ní gbogbo wọn lọ jàmàlà o. Ṣé you hear?
Yes, yeah. We saw it.
Do you want that live? Only gbogbo wọn they forgot about it and they all went to eat amala. So now for somebody to now be posting that is mischievous. It's supposed to rouse the public so that the public can hate on him. You hear me? But those who post so that our look I want to close case here because MOHBAD will show up. Okay, so they don't have to say anyone. Only MOHBAD will show up. Nobody knew that they actually ended the whole thing and they all went to eat amala. Now he died. That's the kind of things Zlatan does. The last time is a friend in me. Once Bella Shmoda, I don't know what behind the Bogoto post it. I mean, no last time it's not spend time with me by living.
Yeah.
I have a very, very bad food. Music pivots. Music pivots. So what's if I go live? Ma send me in DM. Shogbo.
Okay, man.
Instagram DM so that my wife prepared that kind of stuff. Take care, everybody. Okay, thanks for listening, everyone, and all that. Follow my page.
Doctor, please check your DM. Check your DM.
Instagram DM.
Yeah, check your DM.
I need to go for everything.
I also saw people call account here, man. Not annoying. So, yeah, I'm different.
Check it. DM will also on Instagram.
Yes, Instagram.
Who sent
you? You replied me yesterday. So you replied me yesterday. Then I sent you another thing. Just check it.
Okay, I will.
Okay, then.
We'll see you. So please, people support my investigation. What's my friend? People lost all your minimum. Especially àwọn tó wà l'America tó ọ̀dàwó àtàwọn tó wà ní abroad generally àwọn Europe and all that because èèyàn mẹ́ta ni mo send lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn àwọn méjì máa wà nílé nínú inquest fún rẹ̀ ẹnìkan dẹ̀ máa wà níta fún kíní Yomi fún assembly. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you so much, man. God bless you.
Bye-bye. All right.
We love you.
All right, babe.
Bye-bye. I had to say one bad joke. Where's to?
Wow, what a wonderful one.
No, the music, man. Inshallah, family. I just have to say, I got something.
The music I dropped for one of the hosts, Joy Reality. Only more drop for like on quick be wole. No, when Dr. KEMI is
sorry.
Ebi gan mi ò kẹ́ kíní mi ò mọ̀ bó ṣe tẹ̀ tí mo fi wà lókè gan. Wọ́n kò sí wàhálà ṣá.
Okay, I can be music person. I asked.
That's all.
That's all.
Nigeria with all their daga. Do you know one police died about 3 or 4 months ago, Sha? And the one they said he strangulated himself.
That is January.
Yeah.
Around December, January. Through the
and they buried him. The second day, the man died. So they should continue. Don't worry. They apply them one after the other. Those people that will not, God will still raise those people the people that will do this case, that they are ready to do the right thing. Let them continue. That's how they will be quiet one after the other if they don't do what is right.
And yes, do you want to say anything?
No, I think it's on call.
Okay. Mr. Westo, the prince.
Okay. Like I said, job multitasking in the buy new me there is another hot conversation somewhere. And I'm sorry.
Mommy, I just can't not see.
Yeah, the music, thank you once again. Thank you, everybody. Well, we've said a lot today, and I just hope that all that we've debated today will reflect on the 11th, and not just that justice will be served, and you are doing a good job, the music, bringing Yomi and KEMI down. For us, it's give us the in-depth of what we are dealing with and the areas to look at and what more to digest on. So we're good to go. We're doing well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you, everyone.
Mommy, one with God. The problem is, I want to ask a question, and I've asked that question because the main person I'm really focused on now is Wumi. What can we do, or what the legal team can do to stop Wumi to abscond from that country?
Are you asking me that question, sis?
Yes.
Please, let another person answer. Let another person take up. I will be with you in the next 5 minutes. Next 5 minutes, I'll be with you.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry,
Can you answer that question, please, Sister Ariana?
Personally, I would say it's because the police have not done their diligence. If they had, by now, Wumi should be seen as a suspect and withheld her traveling documents if she has any. Again, this news of her want to travel came up some months ago, and I want to believe that the legal system have done the needful to prevent her from traveling. However, they can still do something about it. Better still, if she traveled to anywhere in the country and we're dealing with homicides, the court has every right to call her back under law in any country. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mommy Ajoke, do you want to unmute yourself, please? Mommy Bosumbola, do you want to say anything?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
To me, well, there are some suspects, there are some prime suspects that they won't be in police custody. They'll be wandering about in the streets. Putting them in police custody, the police won't be able to, though the police, those ones that are ready to work, they won't do their work. But putting them outside there, they will be walking about. They won't know. They won't treat them as suspects, but they will leave them in the streets, walking in the streets. They will be tracing them if they don't have tangible evidence to nail that person down. So they will leave that person to continue with his or her daily activities. By doing so, they will be, she will be conversing with people without knowing that they are trailing her. They will give her people that will be trailing her. She won't even know. She won't know that they are police. They will be walking her around anywhere she's going to. They will go, but she won't know that they are trailing her. So to me, she can't travel. Let's just forget it. She can't go anywhere. Anywhere. She has so many cases to answer to. And the case is going to court. Anywhere. And that is why they are looking for every means to see Baba, for Mama to beg Baba, so that she too can beg Baba, so that the case can be buried outside court, which is this matter is more than that. It has gone more than that. So to me, she can't go anywhere. Maybe there was a day that welcome to United States of America, maybe Liam and Wumi. But Wumi is still wandering about in the Lagos now. So to me, she can't go anywhere. Even to go from Nigerian border to the next country, very close to Nigeria, she can't go. She can't go. She already have this the emblem all over her. What is submit details Wumi see all the embassies, major embassies, the only thing I want Nigerian police to do now is by declaring passport and to me, the earlier the better. They arrest Wumi and Yabo Ojo. The earlier the better. The earlier the better. I need my mind.
Sorry, Sister Yetunde, can you come up again with your question? I'm so sorry.
No, about Wumi, because I'm really concerned the way Wumi and Yabo Ojo are moving. And if Wumi escaped from Nigeria,
Wumi cannot, just like Sister Bosumbola said, Wumi cannot go because she herself is afraid. I will tell you the truth. She is afraid. All those paparazzi that you see her doing, she's just using all those things to comfort herself. Her mind is not really down like that. That is the main reason you see her, even why is she not taking her son to school? She's afraid. She's afraid. She knows even if she goes to anywhere, they can do anything for her. Seizing her passport does not mean anything. If they seize her passport, she can get another one. That is one thing you don't know. But she can't go anywhere. If anybody tells you she's going this, she's going that, forget about it. And like I always say, it's one step after the other. Let us see September 11th, just like Dr. KEMI said, just like Yomi said. Let us see what is going to happen on the 11th. Then from there we can start talking. I always say I'm always, a little bit frightened sometimes to say some things out, because I work really in those systems and I really know what is happening. And that is why I cannot talk too much. I can only give a little clue, the code. She can't go anywhere. Believe it, she cannot go nowhere. She can't.
Okay, thank you.
She can't.
Can we discuss about spending? Because spending went to one platform this afternoon with Queen. The Queen, the Queen with the profile of, and you see, spending. I can say that spending is hiding something because they really attacked him on that platform. Sorry.
Yes, I was there as well. Yeah.
Bossman accused him that spending lawyer is a friend to King White. That is very delicate, that is very delicate. And that means that we are not going to get a justice. That's what Bossman trying to say. And then they asked spending some question. He cannot answer it. And the Queen was trying to defend, like talking for him. So that is, I don't understand that kind of defend that Queen is trying to do, because I've already defended Queen on this platform until when I listened to what happened on that platform today.
She I told you that day now.
Yeah, I did. Because I say I do. Let me tell you something. I don't attack anybody if I didn't get a complete evidence. Oh. And Vengeance, do you want to talk?
Yeah, I want to say one or two things. Thank you, Madam Yeti. Thank you, the music. Thank you, all the comments. Thank you, the commenters. We discussed that issue of spending some few days ago here.
Yes. Maybe before yesterday.
Yeah, and I stated categorically that spending has said 50% truth and made up the remaining 50%. Spending has a lot of answers. He has a lot of answers unsaid. He has a lot of questions to answer. Spending is hiding a lot of things. His spending has spoken 100% truth. Peradventure, you and I will not be here today, clamoring for justice. Spending testament in Corona Court alone, if he said it in full, would have been enough to put Wumi where she belongs. But spending, all what spending was doing was just to hide his head and leave whosoever that can be there to be there. Spending is not interested in finding justice for Mohbad. Spending is afraid of his own shadow. He does not want to say the truth. He does not want to step on Wumi's toes. Whatever he has said, he said it just to pamper the case, like perfect his case, or not going to the root of the problem. Spending knows everything that happened to Mohbad. I can say it 100%. He's aware of everything that happened to that boy. Spending has been a very bad boy, I will say it. He has been unfaithful friend to Mohbad. If a boy that you said called you to come and do some music together, some business together, would die in such a controversial circumstance, and you will be here spilling rubbish, spreading lies, not coming out straight. When you are called to make some confessional statements, then he should cover his eyes, cover his face with shame. I'm telling you, Spending has disappointed himself. He has disappointed himself. Of course, he will not be able to answer now. They were asking cogent questions. Somebody was on the window on that platform and was hearing everything that transpired. They asked cogent questions, and yet he was nowhere to be found. He could not answer any one of them. What kind of person is that? Spending hands are not clean. And we say maybe his hands is also soaked with Mohbad blood. God, if his hands are not soaked with Mohbad blood, it cost him nothing to say absolutely truth. But for him to be pacifying the truth, for him to be decorating the truth, for him to be pampering the truth, say so much about the personality of Spending, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vengeance. And Queen stated and quote that he told me I know everything. And the host on that platform said, what? You know everything. And you cannot talk. It's very shocking.
I was highly disappointed. I heard everything.
No. Because you know why? I don't talk
the music.
Something that
The music. Yeah? You know one thing I like Bossman from? He's so open-minded. I was on that platform and I really give it to him.
I was there also.
Baba.
The music. Hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Gbogbo ilé ìkọlà nídìí sí ẹjọ́ òun mí ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sálọ anywhere o.
O lè sálọ.
Ó lè jẹ́ kó sọ pé ó fẹ́ pa tó gbowó ẹ̀kọ́. Máa ṣe bí pé kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà lẹ́bíbọ̀dì wà èyí fẹ́ kò sálágbá ọkọ̀.
Wọ́n ò lè escalate yẹn. Kò lè.
Ẹ má máa fún líbà rárá, kò ní anybody lẹ́yìn, kò lè lo anywhere. Ó ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó kan kò sí fún ọ nílẹ̀.
Fine boy, could you come down? Nobody give a liver. We are just asking questions. Okay?
The platform yìí kò sálágbára àmọ́.
The music, máa kí question pọ̀ jù, máa kọ́rọ̀ pọ̀ jù mí báyìí.
Wàá ṣe
I must get justice, I'll go straight to the point.
Wàá ṣe
My boy, we understand.
Mi ò mọ̀ bí Wesco àbí anybody lè answer question yìí. Ṣé Spending wà ní Ìkòròdú ìjọ tó sí Mohbad? Ṣé wá sí Ìkòròdú?
Ṣé wá sí Ìkòròdú lọ́jọ́ tó sí Mohbad?
Wá sí Ìkòròdú kò sí ní Ìkòròdú, òun ló mọ̀. Lọ́wọ́ yìí gan mi ìpè Spending mọ́ láti jọ ẹ̀.
No, we don't need to know. That is not even a fact for us to find out.
Please calm down, everybody come parọ́ ni.
Come on, yeah.
Oh, Mohbad tí mo Mohbad kú ni. So èmi gan kí ẹ̀mí trust anybody mọ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí.
Trust anybody.
Òun gan tó bá wà ní láìpẹ́ kó máa gbọ́ mi trust ẹ̀. Òun gan mi trust ẹ̀.
Ajé.
Bọ́lá ti lè sọ fún mi kó tó pa ọ̀rẹ́ mi bí mo bá ti ṣe kú kí lẹ fi ṣe é nulẹ̀ yẹn. Ìfẹ́ anybody mọ̀ mi ìfẹ́ anybody mọ̀ ṣáyé mọ́. Kìnì kan lọ́wọ́ yìí.
Báwo ni máa ń sọ lórí pátọ́ọ̀mù yìí? Àwọn òfẹ́ mú nǹkan tó ń já lágbára. Ibi táwọn kú fàwa ń fèsì.
Báwo ni mo bá ti ṣe máa kúnnú lé tó máa sọ pé gan wọ́ gan òun gan ń pa ẹ̀? Wà á kí ẹ̀kọ́ ń lọ kọ́ọ̀tù, akọ̀ ń lọ kọ́ọ̀tù, à ń lọ kọ́ọ̀tù, à ń ṣe mò ń ṣẹ̀sì àmì. Díẹ̀ ló kọ́ lọ́ọ̀ ló jọ mí lánàá, I was attached. I swear to God, ẹ̀ ń dìde báyìí. Gbogbo ilé ẹgbẹ́ ṣe yìí ya nídìí ẹ̀ o, a ní láti take a full step. Káyọ̀ wúlò àyè òbí ẹgbẹ́ báyìí finally. Nǹkan tó lè ṣe. Kí ló lè ṣe gbogbo ìwà yìí? Ìfẹ́ mọ ògùn tí babaláwo ẹ̀ lè sà.
Kò sí ọkàn, kò sí
Mi fẹ́ mọ ọkọ̀ tó gbójúlé, mi fẹ́ mọ ọkọ̀ tó gbójúlé. Ẹ má máa sọ pé she has a backup, I don't like it. She has nobody behind her. Then you will know she has nobody.
Fine boy. Lórí pátọ́ọ̀mù yìí, àti ìjà kò sí ìgbà nǹkan báyìí. Nípa lágbára kọ́ wà bí kan, ẹ̀sìn kíní kan, kò sí kan tó kọ́ àwà. Justice làwa ń wá. Òmí dẹ̀ ní tágẹ́ẹ̀tì wa because òun gan láyé. Òmí là ń bá fà.
Kí ló ṣe kò tẹ̀ sí anybody ní platform yìí tó ṣe mọ ọlọ́pàá kan kọ́ ti arrest ẹ̀? Kí ló ṣe ọmọ tó ń gbé kí ló ṣe wáyé?
Ẹ máa calm down, Bangbo. Máa wo everything ma set. Oh yeah, everything ma set. Àwọn táwọn àbúrò ayé lè.
Prime boy. Hello. Prime boy. Wọ́n lè arrest ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn because she's not yet convicted. Relax in mind then, okay? Go there, do your own, and wait and see what is going to happen. Because we can't arrest him, arrest Lagbaja, arrest anything. If all Barry can only if arrest him, only arrest him. I want you guys to know that. So feel point ballet. So yeah, just like you said, you don't trust anybody. I give it to you. You've been standing tall, and God is standing tall with you. And God that you serve, we see you through, we go with you.
Amen.
September 11, I kept on saying it. September 11 is a day, and it's a day that we will remember for good.
Amen.
Hello, Prime Boy. How are you? Arrested. You see, for me, I love to be very, very factual. You understand? Oh, they convict you understand, without arresting that person. You understand? What they need is to convict anyone, want to arrest them, want to see, want to fear any custody one at one in jail. You understand what I'm saying? Bó ṣe work nìyẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ arrest ẹ̀, ṣó ti yẹ, wọ́n ti arrest ẹ̀, they have the evidences. They know it is Wunmi that did it. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, they knew. Are you getting what I'm saying? Ṣó lè lè tí wọ́n try pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yẹ.
Competition. Mo ń wá lọ́yà kan tó máa competition. Mo ń wá anybody tó máa dìde against tó máa support ẹ̀. Mo ń wá lọ́yà tó máa gbé òfin gan ní court ní on the level yẹn. I'm looking at all their downfalls.
Please, mind your listen, please. Let me just give you my own opinion. Jackie Bear Soro, Shoti, you are here. You understand? Although when you go watch the platform, you need to tell me, understand the law. You understand? They're wrong, you're anything. Well, not in the economy, which I back in. You're sugar coat or wrong. Your mama says sugar coat or wrong. They're more being.
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín, mo kàn ń tẹ̀lé.
Ìgbà tó tún pé the music ni báwo mo ṣe wá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí in between yẹn ni mo ṣe pause.
Ètí máa ṣe ń gan lọ́gbà mi.
Yóò ṣeré ó ní
ọgbà yẹn ní ìtìjàre obìnrin wa fi ṣe.
Are you getting what I'm saying? Mi ò mọ bá ṣe sugar coat nǹkan. Sórí ìlú tá a wà yìí, ó máa ná àwọn lawyers tó máa wá iṣẹ́ ti lawyer nìyẹn. Wọ́n máa rẹ́ni tí èèyàn lè lóyún against wọn. Ipe wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹni murderer ni. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹni prime suspect ni. You understand? Wọ́n mọ̀ definitely pé ẹni yìí o kò wà òkè o lè léléyìí o kíní kan léléyìí o. Iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ní láti represent ẹ̀, they're doing their job. You understand?
MOHBAD is sitting down with the Prado seat. Prado, MOHBAD don't joke saying Prado man here. Lord John, I'm asking someone in the comment section. Go on.
Okay, now.
Comment section.
No, I don't need opportunity at the
mind what you
comment section.
Mind what you are commenting, you block it straight, you.
The music.
We thought that with no evidence, no.
Moderators,
the music. We put a paramour is a full evidence. The police are not doing the right thing. But later, I can go and be telling you, evidence. There is
what's your evidence? Crime boy, what's your evidence? Short here. The can go straight to the point. If they don't want to arrest her. They don't want her to go down for it. You understand what I'm saying? That is the fact of the facts. Short here. Indicate. Please, war with God. Let me talk, please. I don't use fake accounts. You understand? You know, I'm a Nigerian citizen and I'm as well as American citizen. You understand? American government won't follow everything, but being Nigerian government, no, I should follow everything. Thank God for that. You understand? Allah to for me the opportunity for me to be a American citizen. Only purpose. You understand what I'm saying? America. Are you getting what I'm saying? They know where I am. Now, this is the point. They just don't want to arrest me. You understand? But the major thing, you understand? They need to let you go. Only let to compensate for budget. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because they shouldn't have done that. You understand what I'm saying? Because more evidences against the yes say law. You understand? Topic they wanted so court here. Yes say talking about women now. They never did anything to her. You understand what I'm saying? But in what about yes say okay MOHBAD prime boy new low bajao baja new. They wanted sororo court here. This is a common sense thing. But they wanted sororo komuni. Can it play now? You understand what I'm saying? I monitor everything spiritually. I then monitor everything. God, physical, laughing monitor everything. You understand what I'm saying? Because let me go bad mommy.
I'm asking everyone here now. He say Yabo Joni Agbára Jujoba Loni. Who is Yabo Joseph? Me Omori. Who is her? Who is she? I don't want anybody. I don't care.
Okay, now this Yabo Johnny issue sing. Or Yabo Joko ni issue ni sing. Or to share
People me say justice, people me say ni lawyer, mo say ni lawyer, mo say ni backup wà rẹkẹrẹkẹ. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe mọ́, kò níbi tó ń lọ mọ́, àgá kan mi ju gbogbo eléyìí ní ìtẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ̀hún mọ́. People are so wicked. These people are wicked. How will they just kill MOHBAD like that?
Listen, it is important for you to listen. It is important for you to calm down. People are on your side, and God is on your side. And
for them to put wanted on your head, they are very wicked. You understand? No, it's a very special meal with all respect.
It's not going to work like that. This is Nigeria.
No, no 10 minutes, but let's fish me. The music, tell the person to pause, please. With all respect. You understand? Because I'm not here to play. I'm here to voice and to contribute because of justice, because I want justice to prevail. And because
Please.
I know, but you've been talking. You just give me judging if it's I'm still talking and you just, just come in between it. You understand? When you're talking, I never say anything. So, I'm going to time myself. I don't think I've already spent like 10 minutes. So my point, this is what I'm going to say. Prime boy, I'm concerned about you. What you've been saying matters. You understand? They shouldn't have done that by putting wanted on your head. You understand what I'm saying? And the question that you ask, where is Iyabo Ojo? Iyabo Ojo, she is just a citizen. The way I am a citizen of Nigeria, the way you're a citizen of Nigeria. You understand? That does not give audacity. It doesn't give Iyabo Ojo or anybody audacity to commit any crime or to prevail justice from coming forth. You understand what I'm saying? It is against the law for anybody to tamper with justice. You understand? To prevail. Are you getting what I'm saying? But this is the issue. Now, the question that you ask, because lawyer is involved, you understand? Huh? One of them, the people that's supposed to give you justice, that are supposed to let justice prevail, which are lawyers, the Ministry of Justice departments. You understand? One of them happened to be involved, you understand, in what went wrong in MOHBAD case, in which the lawyer that happened, they said that it was MOHBAD's lawyer, that he was Ileroluwa Aloba's lawyer, came out according to what we had. He said MOHBAD has a will. You understand what I'm saying? And that will, according to him and according to Wumi, you understand that MOHBAD didn't sign. MOHBAD trumpeted on that will, according to him. You understand? It is so obvious from experience of life, from experience of what they did to my father's estate. I can come out and tell you, you understand, that he himself, that lawyer of MOHBAD, I want to try to recollect his name. If I recollect his name, if anybody, recollect the name, type it out on the comments section. I will say the name out. You understand what I'm saying? Now,
Sanshitu.
Okay. No, not Sanshitu. Sanshitu was not Faladay. Lawyer Faladay, you understand, forged will with Cynthia Wumi Adebanjo. They claimed that MOHBAD that went to school, they can read and write. It doesn't, sign on the will. They forged that MOHBAD trumpeted on it. You understand what I'm saying? Now it has involved the Ministry of Justice. It has involved them, the people in BAR, the Nigerian Bar Association. One of them committed this crime. You understand? That is the reason. It's not the matter of Iyabo Ojo alone. You understand what I'm saying? This is not the matter of Iyabo Ojo alone. You understand? The lawyer, one of these lawyers, they are involved, which is lawyer Faladay. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because he lied that MOHBAD cannot sign. MOHBAD that went to school, they can read and write. You understand what I'm saying? That is the issue.
No, MOHBAD was dead. On force your way. On ton point.
They forged that will. You understand? Fraud, conspiracy, stealing, all those things are charges against them. You understand what I'm saying? So once you are involved, you understand what I'm saying? And when one of them is involved, they will see the truth and they will ignore the truth. That is what is going on. They know what to do. You understand? With all the evidences that is coming out, you understand what the way they are saying. If you have evidences, take it, go and give it to the legal team. What legal team? What legal team? They have everything that they can use. You understand? To get Cynthia. I always hear it now that they said if anybody have evidence, take it and go and give it to the
So where do you want them to take the evidence to, Mama?
No, it's not that they don't have evidence. You understand? They have what they can use. It's not the matter of taking it to the legal team. No matter what all of you give to the legal team, if they are not ready to do anything, they are not ready to do anything. They are not ready to do anything. That is what I'm saying. It is not the matter of taking evidences to the legal team. It is not the matter of taking evidences to the legal team. Calm down.
You have to that
statement. I'm not down. You understand what I'm saying? Let us call a spade a spade. Get the fuck out of.
Listen, ma. Calm down.
God bless you. God bless you, man. We love you, man.
The music, Nagata is showing something about.
I'm also going to
okay, all right.
We are
Ọ̀gá Boko Haram yẹn gan, Abba Kyari àbí kí ló ń pè yẹn, ṣọ́ọ̀tì lẹ́ wanted rí ṣá.
You need to be careful of anything coming out of your mouth.
This is not spending.
Sorry, fine boy. Sorry, fine boy.
What am I saying that is spending? Mommy, what advice?